Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of What You Think Podcast, live here, broadcast live from downtown Las Vegas. I'm your host, Quan59, and we have another dope show for you tonight. I got my co-host in the building, Jamal, Sweet Dreams Hill. How you feeling?
I'm feeling like YN Marley today. Just change it on the bottom. Just call me YN Marley. All right? We shiced up, ready to talk about some stuff. You know, it's all right weekend. It's all right weekend. Car was, man.
But why are you wearing that?
Huh?
Why are you wearing that?
I got my reasons, man. Don't you worry about that.
I need to know your reasons.
To get inside this mind? To get inside this mind? I don't know, bro. I don't know if you're ready for that. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It get dark around here.
Wow. All right. DMX. It's dark and hell is hot.
Man.
Did you listen to DMX? You were probably too young.
Not that young. All right.
Yeah, you
I
pretty
did used
old.
to actually did. All right. I had a really good DMX impression.
Favorite DMX song?
Man, I don't even know. I have to say it's probably his prayer. Yeah.
That's your DMX impression.
That's my DMX impression.
So like,
with me to get a Big Mac with extra cheese. Supersize my fries. Can I get an apple pie?
you sound a little bit like Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. Just a little bit.
You're just a hater, Quan.
That didn't sound.
You ain't got bars like
let us
that,
know
Quan.
in the comments if Jamal sounded like
He ain't got
DMX.
bars like that. He just don't have bars like that.
All right.
That's what I think.
But the only time you spit bars is when it's other people's, and we keep asking you to rap
Those were
on
my
the show.
bars.
Those were your bars?
Those was my bars.
Oh, those are pretty bad.
I wrote those bars when I was like 10. Yurt.
All right.
Hey, when I yurt, I'm gonna need you to yurt back.
Nah.
Such a hater. Such a hater.
All right.
Anyway.
We will have the comments open tonight, so talk to us in the comments. We're going to be talking about top 5 of all time in all major sports, including boxing, UFC. And Jamal, you're not in my top 5. And we will also, no, you might be.
You're not in my top 5 either.
You're not in my top 5. And we will also be, we got guests in the building, but we're going to talk about Ryan Clark a little bit more LeBron reaction because we reacted the day of. How do we feel a few days later? And we're going to do real reactions where we play reels. We're going to see what you think about the reels in real time. So the guests in the studio don't even know what we're going to play, and they have to react to it in real time. Might be serious, might be funny, might be offensive. We don't care. But what you think, let us know in the comments. We are live every Monday, 7 p.m. West Coast time. We're in preseason still of this podcast. We're going to be doing a full launch and everything in September when sports season starts, football, NBA. And according to the guy sitting here with us, sports season's happening right now because he loves baseball.
Yes, sir.
But we got my man. It's been a long time. From Let the Ball Bounce, Goose Thomas back in the building. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. I'm here, man. Blessed, highly favored, man.
Been golfing a lot?
A lot. I'm be in Utah this weekend, man. Full golf trip with the fellas.
All right.
So,
Jamal, have you been golfing before?
man.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I've recently become a fan of the sport.
Yeah.
It's actually fun. It's actually a really good time. You just got to go with the right people. You go with the right people. It's just pretty much just like you just hanging out. You're just hanging out. Yeah, I don't even remember what the score was on it, but I just remember I had fun.
The score?
Yeah.
What was your score?
It's probably the best.
That was good or bad?
I'm positive I won. The first time
positive you won?
The first time I went, I was feeding, bro. I was feeding. I think I shot I got it in like 2. I think I got one in. It was like a par. It was like a par 4.
Okay.
I got it in like 2. So I'm like, all right. That was the first day.
But where were
first
you
time
at?
I went was going off, bro. I'm like, I'm a fucking natural.
So you
I'm a natural.
holding out from the fairway.
Bro, no. Hold on.
Well, that's
now,
what that
let me
means.
finish. Let me finish now. I signed up for a tournament. On the back end of that, bro, nothing but line drives. It was the worst feeling. Like I had no technique to rely on or anything. All I had to do was like I hit it well last time, so I just kept, bro. It was bad. Like I don't think I got any ball that day up in the air. They all were like line drives. So I'm still in the gym trying to work on my free throws.
Yeah,
be like that sometimes.
Goose, I've not played golf for at least 15 years. Last time I was at the Angel Park nine-hole golf course, and me and my boy that I've known for a long time, we were all playing. There was 4 of us, and we're playing. And, we start going at it a little bit and almost hit him with the club. So that's when I realized golf is not the sport for me because my temper does not, I couldn't do it.
Well,
now I'm a little older now. I think my temper's calmed down since then, but I don't want those flashbacks to kick in.
Yeah.
Because I almost hit my boy with the golf club.
Yeah, that's not good, bro.
Yeah.
That takes me back to the old me.
I was always told, man, you're really not that good to throw clubs, bro. You're not good enough.
I
was always not good enough to throw clubs, bro.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You got to earn that. You got to earn
throwing clubs and being able to replace a $300 club that day.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like it's like in fighting whenever a dude gets pissed off and he like throws goes like what the it makes a scene. You ain't been here long enough.
Yeah, you ain't been here long enough, dog.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Calm down.
All right, we have another guest in the studio. It's gonna make the show look so much better. But she knows about sports. Listen, we don't get people on here just for looks. I'm not here just for looks. I know a little bit.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
With that on. But we have, she covers MMA, she covers boxing a lot. I met her at the Ryan Garcia and Barrios fight. But we have the lovely Elaine Castro in the building live.
Hello, everyone.
How you feeling?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me. Pleasure. Hello.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. And we like to start down, and we'll get Goose because he hasn't been here for a while either. But we like to ask, what are your favorite teams in all the major sports?
Goodness. All right. Well, I'll start with the main one because, we're Raiders out here, but I'm a truly Raider hater. For the record, because I'm a Charger fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'll start with
AFC
that.
West.
Yeah, I grew up here, so I was rooting for any other team so I can jump on the bandwagon, growing up here in Vegas. But I cannot stray away from the Chargers for the Raiders. So Chargers in NFL.
And Chargers almost moved out here. It was kind of between them and Raiders,
it was
right?
Really close. Yeah. And, we're still hopeful that the Raiders are not going to stay here for that long, but we'll see. I still love the Raiders to cover them and everything. Professionally.
She's like, wait.
But,
I love it.
Don't take that personal.
Don't take my credentials. But nonetheless, it's a nice little, back and forth that me and my cousin have. And he's even told me Elaine, I'll buy you your jersey, just switch over to the black side. I'm like, no, never.
You switch over fandom for a jersey. That's wild.
Right?
Switch sides for a jersey.
Plus, it's the Chargers was it was given to me by my father, and it's I didn't even choose my team, so
and that's how it should be because my daughter during the Niners and Kansas City's last Super Bowl was going for the Chiefs because she was in high school at the time. Everyone's hyped up on Patrick Mahomes. I almost kicked her out of the house. That was disrespectful.
We can't have that.
No,
that
she
chaos
gotta
at home. No way.
Have to go.
No. Actually, wasn't that the year y'all beat us?
Of course.
She was doing the right thing. She did the right thing. She did what she felt was needed.
She's still bitter.
That's tough.
Yeah. She did what she felt was needed.
With other sports or just that one?
All the major sports: basketball, baseball.
Basketball, I'll say Lakers. And I was like Kobe days. When Kobe died, I'm just like, meh.
You from LA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really into baseball that much, and you would think I would say Dodgers, but I won't. Is the San Diego Padres for sure.
You said opposite from the Dodgers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then what else? I think that's all we got, right?
Hockey.
Oh, hockey. Duh. That one's a given. Golden Knights.
Golden Knights.
All
Let's
the
go.
way.
Y'all some bandwagons, cuz. Y'all some
Hey, we went straight to win a bunch of World Cups.
LA.
Team.
Then she goes to the team that's been
Born.
winning down in the Padres. They've been winning. They've been doing their thing, bro. They nice.
Stink this shit, bro.
Well, they've been nice in the last 10 years. They've been nice, bro. And then the Golden Knights, who's also been nice over the last 10 years.
You're not a Golden Knight fan. It's hard not to be their fan.
Huh?
He hasn't
I'm
been
not
to a
fan of
hockey game.
I've never been
Wait,
to a
what?
hockey game.
He's
that's
scared.
That's the problem.
He's
We just
scared.
need to get him.
Why?
to-
Scared of what?
He doesn't
Why?
think there's any people that look like him at the game.
That's not why.
You said that before.
There are usually not people that look like me on a daily basis. Most places that I go.
Generally not, but I mean, it's a fun atmosphere. It's a dope atmosphere.
Quan, I'm rich now. I'm not around people that look like me a whole lot anyway. All right. So that's not why. All right? I just, bro, like 1-2 goals. Being in a game and they doing all
exciting, man. You got to go to the game. We got to go to a
The
game.
fighting
this year.
part
No,
is
you
my
gotta go to the
favorite.
game.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I
fight.
can't really admire the fight because they can't fight for real. They just swinging, which all right. A fight is still entertaining, obviously.
Yeah.
Little fisticuffs, you know. Don't mind it.
a little
We need to go
broken-
to a game this
broken
season.
tooth.
We'll see.
A
Derek, will
hockey,
you go
a
to a
hockey
game?
fight is never going to be
Will you go to a
entertaining
game?
for you, though, bro.
Yeah.
True.
It's not going to be
See, she
entertaining
likes
for
hockey.
you, bro.
She don't mind hockey.
She said she loves it.
It is.
It really is, man. It really is. It's dope.
She said she loves those white boys.
I don't know, but this guy in the comments, he's spitting right now.
What's he saying?
Old Terry MMA too. I see you, bud. I see you, brother.
Bro.
Thank you for joining.
All
we
love.
see you. We see you.
Hey.
All love.
Let us know in the
Always.
comments how you feel. We'll get the comments up, and anything we don't read, we'll go back to and try to get to. And super chats we'll read right away. So if you want to super chat us, let us know. Okay, and do you watch WNBA?
Not really.
Okay.
Not going.
So you don't cover it at all?
I have been asked to cover that so many times, and I always pass it down.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I
A lot of people don't like covering those dudes.
I mean, it's.
Wait, no, wait.
I don't
As
know
a
why.
woman,
As a woman, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm shameful of always turning it down. But
but if you don't like it, you don't like it.
it's not that I don't like it. It's just that it's like another thing. You know?
Yeah.
Goodness.
hey, you can be honest here.
Would you rather
We
cover?
wanna know what you
cover-
really think.
Would you rather cover NBA or WNBA if you had the
If it
choice?
was the NBA, your ass would have been here in a second.
NBA.
Oh, she'd have been here in a second if it was NBA.
Yeah.
It's the WNBA.
Yeah.
I'm actually a WNBA fan.
Well, some
Jamal
people
is
like to
not.
be entertained in their
I
job.
love it, man. Love the dub.
Just saying.
Yeah, combat is entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Dub.
Yeah.
All right, Goose Thomas.
sir.
I know all your favorite teams, but
You
let the
do.
people know,
You
man.
do.
It's been a while.
You do. Of course, man. Top tier San Francisco 49ers. man.
Hey,
Gang,
did you
Since-
watch
since
the NFC
1989.
Championship when we played the Lions and me and him went live because he's a Lions fan? This dude at halftime was talking about how
people
the
was
Lions
running
are going to beat
amok
the
on
Chiefs
Facebook. Oh,
next
that's terrible.
2 weeks.
It was paid.
He
It was
had
bad.
the whole.
It was clearly a paid game.
It was bad. Wow.
It was clearly a fix.
Wow.
It was clearly fixed.
Wow. That's
Clearly
tough.
fixed.
Do you think games are
the
fixed,
entire
like on the
year-
record?
The entire year we had not imploded in such a way.
That's
Yeah?
tough.
I mean, but then you hit a wall. Called the 49ers.
It was absolutely nasty work.
right,
Utterly
Goose.
nasty
God
work.
bless you, though, man.
We didn't have Aiden either.
Sounds like
we,
the
we also didn't
Argentinian
have
fans in
Aiden.
the house. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
No, Lake Show, of course. Since the early 90s for me. I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Baseball is my first love, actually. Been a Braves fan since 1988. I was a 6-year-old kid.
and they weren't even good yet in '88,
They
were
weren't
they?
even good.
Yeah, they got good in
Nah, they
'90.
got good in
That boy just an
90s.
American
Yeah, man.
sports fan. Boy, your
Yeah,
team's
bro.
all over the
For
damn
real.
place.
But see, here in Vegas, all we had was TBS, right? So it was either the Cubs or the Braves at the time.
What's wrong with the
And I
Cubs?
chose the Braves.
Sammy Sosa.
Chose the Braves. Ron Gant, my favorite Brave of all time.
Yeah,
If you know,
it's a
you
legend.
know. With hockey, man, I actually broke into hockey around 2000, 2001 when the Detroit Red Wings were winning heavy, winning Stanley Cups. And of
With the
course,
gang.
we got our squad here, homegrown squad. I'm born and raised here, so gotta rock with the home team, man. Vegas Golden Knights, of course.
That would be the best
Boy, they hit every time
NHL
zone.
team, and we have no snow out
Yeah,
here.
man. Yeah, G.
He hit every
Yeah,
time
every time
zone.
zone.
He was like, all right,
Yes,
so I
sir.
can watch this team at this time. I'm going to watch
Yes,
this team
indeed.
at this time.
I'm all over the place,
And-
bro.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
Always
I got a story for
entertained,
each
huh?
one. Always. Always. I watch every pitch of Braves baseball, man.
Are you
I'm
excited
probably
about
the-
our new
Oh yeah.
baseball team?
Oh
moving out
yeah,
here?
absolutely, man. My pop's an A's fan, man, so I'm gonna hook him up with the season tickets.
Dope.
Little 40 game package, man. Hook him up, man, so he can go to the ball games.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's
It's
real
gonna be
dope.
fun.
It's gonna be
It's gonna
dope.
be fun.
It's gonna be dope. I'll be out there.
And everyone
support.
complaining about the heat, complaining that no one's gonna go to the games.
It's
It's
a
like
dome
it's in the
stadium.
summer,
Yeah, it would be all
tourist city. Like even if locals don't go,
It's a dome stadium.
people are
We're
gonna go.
fine.
There's
And honestly-
110 degrees outside without the sun right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Come
not
on,
doing
man.
that
It's
shit.
only 1 week that we're like this, which is
been
this week,
two.
actually.
It's been two.
You're right.
It's
You're
been
right.
two.
Yeah.
It's
You're
been
Yeah,
right.
but people say that and then forget that the Arizona Diamondbacks still play in Phoenix. Like it's hotter there.
Yeah.
They got a dome stadium.
Nobody's going to that either.
People show
I'm
up.
not going to their games
It is
either.
what it is. When they're good, people show up. They're not. Well, they all right this year, but
All right.
It's like survival games, bro. It's like, I'm tough. I lasted a whole 9 innings, man.
It takes forever.
Baseball goes by faster now because they
Not
have a
anymore.
pitch clock,
Yeah.
and,
Oh, yeah.
honestly, it's a lot
Definitely
easier to
quicker now.
watch,
Forever.
Definitely quicker.
especially in real, like when you're there in
Oh
person.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It goes
yeah,
by
yeah.
quick. I went to a Padres A's game in San Diego 2 years ago, and I mean, I got there a little late. I think second inning, but it's still like we were there, and it
3 hour
went
ball
by
game,
super
man.
quick.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It's just entertaining.
Yeah.
I was sitting by a whole bunch of A's fans.
Yeah.
It was like Las Vegas A's. They weren't very happy at the time. But
it was
Petco
all
Park
bad.
is dope.
Oh, Petco is
Yeah.
super
Yeah,
dope.
that
I went
whole
out
area.
for the
Yeah.
Braves and Padres a couple of weeks ago. They swept us, but I had fun. Petco
Yeah.
is a dope park, man. Love Petco.
Yeah, San Diego is one of my favorite cities.
Yes, it is. It's dope.
All right. It's nice.
Yeah, I love
Had
San
some good
Diego.
experiences there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be talking today about top 5 of all time in all of sports. So we're going to be getting to that in a minute because this is slow sports season. So now we're going to do a lot of this type of stuff until football really starts kicking in, which is pretty soon. We have the Hall of Fame game in like a week and a half. And we do have the video lines open if you want to do a video call into the show. We will put up a link or hit us up. Let us know if you want the link and we'll send it to you. Because we got to weed you out. You can't be a troll. But first, I want to get to Ryan Clark. We talked about it when he got fired, and he got fired on air. We kind of talked about that. But then on the pivot last week, he got on. He's been talking. He's a little emotional. So we're gonna play a clip and. We'll get what you think. Is he too emotional? Is this staged for the podcast? What are your thoughts?
Thing you would do differently, or do you leave knowing that you were fully yourself?
It depends on when you ask me.
I've heard it enough times.
You know,
What's one?
like you ask me, like when I see people in public, like OGs and like aunties and stuff, and they tell me they proud of me, and they proud of like
Shannon want to laugh at him. He holding it in, bro.
and they proud of like the way I represent the community. Yeah. I wouldn't change anything. Because that means the world to me. Or like, when I go home
You got everyone crying.
and this kid, from the West Bank, is like so accepted in New Orleans now. Like I wouldn't change that. Never. Like all I ever wanted to do was be accepted. And want it. So yeah, like that. I wouldn't change. If you ask me, probably the first like Monday of football, when all my friends get to do something like we did like super special together, yeah, I'd probably change it.
Is there anything you would do differently, or do you leave knowing that you were fully yourself?
It depends on when you ask me.
All right. He got emotional, and he also talked about. I don't have that clip to play right yet. We could pull that up if we need to, but I think we've all seen it enough that he thinks he got fired for being too black on the show too. There's a lot of people that have gotten fired from ESPN over the years. Max Kellerman, who I think was a bigger name and bigger personality than Ryan Clark on a lot more shows, been around a lot longer. He got fired a few years ago, and he disappeared, and he was one of the best on there. So I personally do not think he got fired for being too black. Did he race bait a lot? I personally think he did. Some people say he didn't. I
can argue it. It could be argued.
Yeah, and I loved Ryan Clark for a long time. The last probably 2 years, it just got to the point where he thought he had to play this character, and he kept going with it.
Yeah.
And you see how emotional he is. There's a lot of people. We saw Fox Sports. They released everybody last summer at this time.
It was like a photo dump.
It was, man.
And we're releasing people.
Other people have got let go even at ESPN recently.
Yeah.
I mean, the same week, right?
Yeah.
Is he doing this because he has a podcast and he wants to be this character and he wants to be... What do you think about this?
Real quick.
yeah,
Carl Ravage, who
30
has
years,
been
bro.
there for 30 plus years, who I look to his voice when the Little League World Series comes, because I watch the Little League World Series because I love baseball. But he's not going to be commentating the Little League World Series this year.
Yeah.
I think that kind of went more under the radar than it should have. Nobody talked about Carl Ravage, who's been there for 33 years.
And I have a theory about that.
Nobody said a
I
word.
have a theory about that. They let Ryan Clark news out first.
Sure.
Because everybody was talking about Ryan Clark, and they knew he'd be a little more dramatic about it.
Sure.
And I think that's why
Well, it starts a different
the
conversation.
next day they
with
could drop Carl
he got fired
Ravage.
because he's black too. So
Right.
that's going to
Yeah,
start another
yeah.
conversation.
Of course.
Jamal, what do you think?
Also,
Of course.
I think he's crying more so because of just as reflection. You know what I mean? It's probably like gratitude, just of like, all right, dang, I've come a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I believe there's some gratitude within those tears of just of like everything that he's done, where he came from, and what he accomplished, and all of those things. But like the whole thing about wanting to be accepted. Wanted to be accepted by who? The community?
Yeah, that kind of threw me off right
by you want to be accepted by the community, all right. And you say, all right, the aunties, they tell you they proud of you and they this and they that. But none of them are backing you to help you keep your job or help you keep a position. Right? I'm more proud of the fact that I can take care of my family.
Yeah.
That I you know what I mean, of financial freedom.
Yeah.
So I would think that would be more of your focus. That should be more of your focus, right? And he even said himself that he started trying to switch it up and started trying to walk back and do, bro, if you was just keeping it real and just being yourself the whole time, then you wouldn't have to worry about none of that. You wouldn't have to worry about anybody taking, because this is truly who you are.
Because anytime you're trying to be accepted,
Exactly.
you're not being who
you're not
truly
being
yourself,
authentic.
right?
Genuine.
You're not being authentic and you're not being genuine.
Elaine,
You
what
know?
do you think?
Well, to go back up on what Jamal's saying, I think it's very important for you to be genuine from the beginning.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's from a production perspective, that's the name of the game. You go in, you kind of phase out, and they got to let you go. And for him to be chosen before the other guy, I think it makes sense. Who's going to make the most noise? It doesn't matter if it's bad publicity or good publicity. They're talking about it. And someone in the comments actually made a great point. Like, who's actually really watching ESPN nowadays? We have so many different streaming services and all kinds of other ways that people are ingesting their content that, what, sometimes you do phase out. And you know what, not to take anything away from his abilities as a presenter, but one of the things that I heard from him crying is that, what a man truly always just wants in anything he does is to be respected, admired, appreciated, supported in everything that he does. And you know what, sometimes there's people around you that don't want to see you win no more. And it's sometimes you just outgrow situations, and maybe it's just, a stepping stone for something bigger for him. But you know what, we've all been there in the industry game, or just production game. Something's gonna happen, it falls through, or you get a gig, it does, there's no, it's the name of the game.
Well, it's also sometimes time's just up, right? Like, and you have to take advantage of that time you got. All of us would love to be on ESPN for 2 years, right?
100%.
If we could have a year, if we could have 6 months on on ESPN.
I would
take it.
take it.
We would take it, right?
We will all
And
take it.
if we lost that job, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, add it
What
to
is-
my resume though.
Exactly. Add it to my resume.
But
and
even-
use that to further your career after that
Exactly.
part of your career is
So
over.
here's my thing: if all the now's the time for all the aunties and everybody that's so proud of them to backing, bro. You can build your
said a
own
word.
platform, your
Yeah.
own thing. You can shout out all the people. You can be a voice for all these people, right? Like you said, the biggest fan base. Who's the main people watching ESPN and watching the shows that he's putting on? Probably white people. You get what I'm saying? They're the biggest portion, the biggest majority of the country. So you're making most of our fan base feel like,
What about us?
you know what I'm saying?
Like, where's the
So
inclusivity?
Yeah.
bro, I can see how they'd be like, all right, man, maybe we need to like X-nay this. Like, I think the whole thing between him and RG3 was stupid. Cause don't he got a white baby mama too?
Yes, he does.
Man, we
You know
just
what
need
I'm
like a
saying?
BET
Like, it
style
was
like
mentioned.
news show again. I feel like it would be more flavor in that.
Hey,
No
and
lie.
Ryan Clark came to cover the football. When Ryan Clark talks about football, I listen.
He's
You know what
great
I'm
at
saying?
it.
He's great
at
at
it.
I love to hear he talks about an era that I grew up watching. You know what I mean? He was a part of an era that was a big part of my life, a big part of me being a fan and me, you know what I mean, me being into football. So yes, I want to hear what he has to say about that and in that area. So he has that talent. You still have the talent that got you hired. So you know what I mean? So crying about the opportunity, that's why it's kind of hard for me to think he crying about the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could be a little scared, you know what I mean, of maybe I don't know where his money's tied up at or what he's invested in and everything like that. Cause maybe he could have been like, all right, I can, if he took a good portion of the money that he's making and was like, yo, I'm gonna put this investment, I'm gonna tie this up over here and then this gonna be for the future. And now while I'm still pulling this income in. So that could be a thing as well, but I doubt it.
And here's the thing: Pivot Podcast has 1.43 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So they're getting
They're all right.
close to 1 million views every episode.
Yeah.
Obviously, the last one, that one blew up. 1.2 million views, right? So you take advantage of what happened to you,
Yes,
and
sure.
you put that into numbers for what you have already built, because you have built something, and that's the beauty of technology these days. You can create your own thing and run with it. Is it as big as ESPN? No, but you're not going to be on ESPN forever.
Yeah.
So take advantage of the time you were there and use that to keep building this up, because the Pivot's a dope podcast.
It is.
It is.
And I'm not on the side of, I know a lot of people are like, politics doesn't belong in sports. I think it does, because there are things that happen, right? And, we've been around we've been doing sports stuff together for a long time, Goose.
Yeah.
The Colin Kaepernick stuff.
Absolutely.
But I just don't want to make everything about race and politics.
Just reared its ugly
But we
head
need
again
to
for some
we
reason.
need to save that for when it really is something.
When it is something, yeah,
with race and politics. We can't just cry wolf all the time.
100%.
Because
Him
then
now
people get
running
sick
his
of it.
own platform, he gonna see. You gonna see certain. You have to get your. When you got it, regardless, what happens is results and numbers and getting your stuff done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now this where your money, and especially now this where your bread lying at and everything.
Yeah.
You gonna have you gonna see what it's like to really make a. Even him, like bro, me. Like I told you, I told you about the whole thing whenever I went on the Pivot. You never saw the episode, right? Paid for my own ticket and everything to come out here, and everything, right? Came out here, did the podcast. They put me in the back room, bro. We were supposed to start the podcast at one time. The other guest that was before me was late, so they just did that podcast while I just sat in the back, and I got tired. You know what I mean? So then, whenever it came, like I still did the podcast. I was tired. I was kind of like sleepy.
Yeah.
Out of it, yeah.
So I guess that's why he never released it, right? So he never released the podcast. I'm like, all right, bro, that's cool. That's no thing. I'll come back whenever I'm back in there. Let's just do it again. You got a platform. You trying to, the aunties and everybody, it's all about the community and everything like that, right? And then even at this time, whenever the whole Alex, when I was going through the whole Pereira thing and everything like that, and I could have used like some other platforms to actually let me talk and say my piece of mind, bro, he was trying to wait for me to win another fight. You know what I mean? I tore my Achilles. So ever since then, I haven't won. I haven't won a fight. So it's just been, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. So whenever I'm hot and I'm winning, then it's the right time. You get what I mean? That's what I kind of took from that. So you can't be like, oh, when it happens to me, it's because I'm black or this or that, bro. Whenever you do the same thing, you make discretionary calls about your
different side.
platform as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a side of sports, and especially on the journalism
Yeah,
side, that
I ain't
people
take
really
it
don't
personal
see.
either.
You know what I mean? People really don't see stuff like that, but it happens every single day.
Yeah.
It really does. It really does.
It
And
happens every
from
day.
a journalistic perspective,
Yeah.
I always try to make a conscious effort to, go see the guys that are losing as well.
Absolutely.
Because it's like you throw them off, to the side, and it's like, you don't give them the peace. I actually asked Dana White at UFC. I said, why don't we get the opposing or the losing team, or why are we not getting the losers on the stand as well? Boxing, you lose, and there's a mic in your hand, like, hey, what
Post-fight
happened?
interviews.
What was going through your mind in the third round? You
Feels
know,
like
we
a
wanna
meat-
know.
like
Me as a
Took a meat
champion,
cleaver to
they
it. They
pick
still
and choose
interview you,
whenever
though.
they do that.
They
So
do.
like me as a champion, still, they haven't, bro. After I won the belt, I didn't do a press. They didn't do a press. I didn't do any. I didn't get to do any media. I didn't get to talk or say
Wow.
anything. After UFC 300, nothing. They just walked me out the back, and I left. After the Yuri fight, and even after
And
I
that's
headlined
crazy
the fight in
because-
Baku,
because
they gave Joaquin Buckley the mic, which Joaquin,
Yeah.
my dog, I always love to see my boys getting treatment, getting that good treatment. But even still, they let him talk after his loss. Usman just lost. He did a whole little press run and everything.
But let's
So
go
it's
back to
like,
300 because
yeah.
300, you stepped in last minute coming off an Achilles injury where you shouldn't have even been back yet.
Shouldn't even been in there, bro.
And you helped because they didn't have a headliner for 300. So they should have at least talked to you about that. Like, hey, what was it like coming back from this? Thank you for.
It's a reason why they won't be talking about that. I mean, eventually, I mean, we're gonna have a conversation about all of that and everything. But it's like it's a reason why, like, you know what I'm saying. And I ain't never been throw nobody under the bus type.
Yeah.
But it's still
It's PR,
some weird- it's some-
and UFC is really good at having their fighters in line. I'm not gonna lie, because even me, I asked for interviews, and they're like, oh no, and you can't do any interviews on our facility if we don't know. And it's like, I can go on the side and get an interview with him, but it has to be up to us looking for you and going around them to doing it.
They not
because,
gonna set it up.
Yeah, if we try to set it up through them, it's
UFC ain't gonna set that
it's
up.
going through hoops.
the better
But-
way to do is to get in contact with the management.
Yeah, that's the best
Fighters
way. Or if you
management.
know them, like I grew up here in Vegas. I know a lot of fighters personally, and I said, okay, well, does that mean I can't call my friend to interview him? They're like, oh, you could.
No, they can't stop us.
Yeah,
from
that's what they
talking.
said. Like,
We're
you could,
subcontractors.
but just like on our facility, you can't. But you know what? I will say that Tank Davis, it says the same thing. Like, you know what? When I'm winning y'all up, y'all over here like little flies on shit. But when I'm not, y'all forget about me. Y'all talking
Whenever
shit.
it's bad.
Whenever it's bad, all this stuff. And it's like,
Bro, they
it's
just threw
true.
me to
It's
the
true.
wolves,
It's not
dog.
just
They
him.
let the fan base literally just run their
Dictate
name and
everything,
throw it all the way, run it all the way down through the mud. Even after that, right? Because after UFC 300, the whole thing is like, oh, he made every excuse and this and that. But every time you ask him, like, yo, what was the excuse? What was the excuse that he made? All I said was, I wish we had a clean break within Herb Dean, which that's the stoppage. That was the only time that he landed anything, and it was the shot that ended the fight. You get what I mean? So that was my only thing. Like, bro, I wish we had a clean break.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
Yeah.
I didn't try to write a petition to get him fired. I didn't say I would have. Oh, he should have stopped it. I didn't do none of what. Even now, bro, my man's is still. I don't think Michelle Pereira should have got cut. I love Michelle, bro. I think he does absolutely belong in the UFC. But my man's used that as a minute to try to still get Herb Dean fired. Nobody has a problem with any of this, right? Because he can go on a platform like Ariel, and they'll try to, you know what I mean, and they'll try to look out for him, and they'll, you know what I mean, they'll spin it however they want it. But when it was me, I was just like, it was like, oh yeah, fucking, we're gonna let the red fan base.
But you know what?
And then they play off of it. They play to it.
Always.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's also good that you had your own platform
Yeah, that's
where
what I
you
was
where
gonna
you
say.
could speak.
Oh, yeah.
What
Hey, man,
you really
y'all hating on me pays very well.
100. And
Keep
you
it
know
up.
what? Like, from a PR perspective, I always tell all of my, like, our roster is like, dude, how you build yourself and like the platform that you have, build it. Like, there's going live now. I'm always telling like all the boxers, like, go live, go do this. It's because like you don't have to wait around for media to come look for you, because you'll have your own platform, your own fan base, and these little minions for other people, they go around spreading your news for you, and it does gravitate towards the attention of the newsroom. So that's really important. That's setting your brand up and your platform. That's just really key on social media for all athletes.
For sure. But even still, like, even as an MMA fighter though, like, the black community don't support MMA fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
as-
that's the
not as
reason
a
why.
whole.
You know what I mean? But for real, and that's why like a lot of them be like, oh, like whenever Bobby say, bro, we all we got.
Yeah.
Whenever he saying that about other black fighters, he's saying that because he understands we don't have the backing or the community back like everybody like everybody else does. And I'm not saying this as like no victim, like, oh, bro, it's because we're black. Bro, our own community ain't backing us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
why is that? I've never noticed that.
Goose, tell us.
I think it's more.
You've been to UFC though, right? You've been to
but
a
I'm
few
more
fights.
of a boxing guy because that's what the black community gravitates toward. And I've been a boxing fan since I was like 6.
I think because more
You know what I'm saying?
it's more
So-
flamboyant, it's more boisterous.
Absolutely. It's
more
a little more
boisterous.
flashy. So the black community as a whole gravitates toward boxing. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah,
It's
for
what it's
sure.
always been.
100%. That basketball,
But can it be
football,
both? Because we watch
It
boxing
can.
and basketball
It
and
can.
NFL, right?
It can, but I think
Just not.
I think the leaders of the UFC have a lot to do with it as well.
The-
I voiced that before.
Yeah, you have.
I've
You have.
never strayed
Oh, yeah.
away
No, for sure.
from Dana White and the way he handles business. Never strayed away from that whatsoever.
Hey, it's a
and I
Noche
think
night. It's a card
that's what it is.
dedicated to Noche. They celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. When have you ever seen a feature or anything done like for Black History
History.
Month?
Never.
that
You know what I'm
was
saying?
dope.
So I can understand it. I can understand it from that perspective. But at the same time, though, like, where does he see the money in that at?
Exactly. Where's the
Where's
fan
the
base to
money
even
in
do
that
that?
at, bro? Where's the fan base for
But
that
if you
at?
create that, does that help create that fan base?
The question
Nah,
is,
bro.
it's like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, nah, bro. Because not only that, it's you talking about like 13%. You talking about the most impoverished part of the population.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So where's the money exactly going? You know what I mean?
But like you said, if they're going to boxing, why aren't they going to UFC? If you can create something, if you can create a buzz, create some, you know.
Again, I think it has a lot to do with who's running it, and people are looking at that heavily.
All right, so let's switch up a little bit because you talk about who's running it. We see Zuffa jumping into boxing, and Dana White's, you know, not just the head. He's not necessarily the head of Zuffa, but he's a big part of it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that and how that can, you know, weigh in
I
on
don't think
boxing?
anybody has ever had a problem. I'm just speaking for boxing. You have your core fans that are always going to support the sport no matter what.
Yeah.
We know Dana White isn't making huge decisions when it comes to boxing because you have so many sanctions and it's this belt, it's that belt. You got people spread all over the
real quick,
place.
y'all also gotta understand. Hunter makes the decisions, bro.
Yeah.
Hunter is running this, right? Hunter runs the show. Dana is the
You talking
big
about
man,
with
he's the
UFC.
big boss. Yeah,
UFC.
right in the UFC.
Yeah.
Like Dana is like he's the face. He
he
like,
the
you know what I mean?
face,
He's gonna
yeah.
let you know. Like if you really want to reach out and like something like publicly, Dana's the guy. But behind the scenes, bro, Hunter.
Well, and Dana's the face of Zuffa
But
too.
he
He
is-
doesn't
yeah,
really
he's
run
right.
any everything with Zuffa.
Hunter's
either.
Hunter's the guy.
Yeah, so your core fans are always going to be there, just like when my man from Saudi Arabia came in the picture.
Turkey.
Where Turkey came in. I mean, people looked at that and kind of side-eyed, but you were getting the fights that you wanted.
Yeah.
So when you get the fights that you
Right.
want, nobody's going to say anything.
Nobody's complaining.
Nobody's going to complain at all.
That made me jump back into it a lot.
Yeah,
You know, like I
getting the
wasn't watching
fights.
boxing until
Getting the
fighters
fights.
started to fight each other.
You're getting the fights.
But
Nobody's
also-
and now we're
complaining about
seeing
that
again, right?
Absolutely,
Like we're seeing
100%.
that.
But also though, I think a lot part of it is like with boxing, bro. Boxing is like they protect fighters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a fighter. So let's say this young kid coming from the hood who dropped out at 15, 16, don't really speak well, acts like all the other kids in the hood and everything like that. They draw out a path for him to become a star, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They put him in the right fights, they put him in the right situations and everything, and he builds up that right? So he never loses. So he gives an air of invincibility,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think that's what more so what the community gravitates towards that as well. Whereas in the MMA, you can fight any of the top dudes, you might end up getting choked out by a white dude,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real,
No-namer.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Anybody,
yeah.
anything, and I think that might be that's also a turnoff. That's also a turnoff to a degree as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, if you following this dude, then it's all because he's black and everything, and he loses to a white guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I also think too, man, as a boxing purist, bro, you know who's good.
Yep.
Whether if it's a white dude, like when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua the first time, a lot of people did not expect that.
That
got
changed
this-
Joshua
that-
to this
that-
day.
No question.
Andrew Ruiz.
Yes.
I thought
When he-
I ain't gonna hold you. I had Andrew Ruiz when he got
Look, and it's wild. My boy in Tampa. Shout out to my boy Dion Ned. He said it before the fight. He said, "Man, Andy got something for AJ." I'm like, I don't know. Man, Andy went in there and put AJ in the mix,
Yeah.
man.
AJ's
So
an artist,
it's,
man. He like to paint a clean, like
Yeah,
real clean. And he get in there and
100%.
make it
And he
ugly,
get in there
bro. He
gr-
get right in your grill and he fast,
gritty
bro.
with it.
And he don't mind getting hit
Yeah.
and getting hit to give you,
Yeah.
to give him.
He getting ready to
him
fight
back.
again. man.
we just saw AJ get knocked out twice in the first
yeah,
round, right?
Yeah,
And then ended
absolutely.
up knocking him out in the second.
Andy
but-
getting ready to fight again, man. We got a fight coming
Yeah,
up.
bro. I love watching Andrew
Yeah.
Ruiz fight.
Elaine, what do you
Love
think?
Andy Ruiz,
Zuffa
man.
being in boxing now, and I know you've covered it a little bit.
I've covered Zuffa the first 5 events actually I've covered, and you know what, I like it. I don't know, I think it's good for boxing. I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, the bottom line that they're trying to say is, hey, you know,
want the
the
best
best
fights.
fights aren't happening. There are a lot of hands, there are a lot of belts, you know, all these things. And you know, I will say that their matchmaking, you know, compared to, like you're saying, their build a fighter, that you can do that in boxing. But
Yeah.
one thing that I will give credit to Zuffa and the team out there, that their matchmakings have literally been 50-50. Like
Yeah.
there's knockouts, there's one person I think it's going to win and the other one wins. So their matchmaker out there is doing an excellent job. One thing I will say, you know, going back to what you're saying, it's a lot of these fighters are willing to fight 3 or 4 times. They're willing to go into the ring
Yeah.
and, you know, get in there. The thing is that promoters and all these things kind of make it hard. So we have, you know, a Tank, or, you know, we just seen Spence that, you know, has been out for 3 years. It's, you know,
Should've
that
stayed
shouldn't be
out.
happening. You know,
That
those
was-
kind
that
of
was
things
bad.
should not be
Should've
happening.
stayed out.
And so I think so too. But I feel like Zuffa is good for that. And, you know, going back to the protection against fighters, you know, the Muhammad Ali Act is the only thing that kind of holds me back, because from a managing perspective, I also do like athlete management and promotion back here. And, you know, you got to take care of your team, and not
Yeah.
only your team, you know, their pockets and, you know, their health and all that stuff, you know. And I just feel like, you know, Zuffa is kind of like, you know, UFC in a sense. If they want to make the same thing, it's just a number to them, you
Yeah.
know. They don't care if they're matching you at 50-50 and you're 50-0. It's like you're still in the building stage of your career. It's like, should you be, you know, in the ring with these fights, or is boxing, traditional boxing, doing it the wrong way? And we should have these 50-50 matchups, and you know, fighters or even champions or title holders should not be taking so long in the breaks.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just feel like it's good. I like change. You know, I feel like we have to kind of find a middle ground, especially with now Zuffa's trying to get their belt sanctioned.
Yeah.
And you know, it's going to be a long time coming, but you know, a little confused, because at first they said they didn't want to work with any sanctioning bodies. You know, he made it super clear he didn't want to work with them. And now we have the Ryan Garcia and, you know, Conor Ben fight coming up in Vegas.
It's gonna be a
and,
good fight.
you know, now we have Golden Boy, you know, and the Zuffa in the same poster. That to me,
That was
Dana
wild.
made it clear that was not going to happen. So it's like, how are they doing these things? And so
Because Dana's the face, he doesn't make all the moves. So he might have beef with De La Hoya. He might have beef with other people in boxing, but when it comes down to it, it's about money.
Him and
But
Oscar.
he gonna do
What
it. He gonna
Zuffa,
get- he
what
gonna get
Zuffa
that
has
bread,
done
bro.
too is all of a sudden now you see the Zone has all the promotions,
that's-
right?
Yeah.
And we would not have seen that if it wasn't for Zuffa stepping in
Exactly.
and making noise.
Exactly. And I think that's why Zuffa kind of has to bend a little bit and say,
Yes.
hey, you know what? But you know what?
But they
I
will.
live for
I
the
think
drama. I really am.
I think they
love
had
that.
to come in strong.
Yeah. And then they did,
You,
you know.
you
and
couldn't come in soft and make any changes, right?
Sure.
I will
Bro,
say,
if they
you know,
get Tank, sign, it's over.
it's over.
It's over.
It's over. It's going to be like a whole
Everybody
waterfall.
coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody gonna start coming in, especially he go in and he has a good fight and good performance, and then like he actually like he goes successful as a Tank fight can go, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand people build fight. I watched Tank in the gym, bro. I was
Yeah,
in there.
me
I
too.
watched him spar
Yeah.
3 dudes in one day.
The gym rat, man.
Bro, that man is
Tank a gym rat,
nasty,
bro.
bro. He not just a power puncher, bro.
Yeah, he a
he
gym
a
rat.
technician,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
The gym rat,
he
man.
technical
And
with
imagine
it.
like someone like Tank, you know, using all the facilities and the nutritionists and, you know, the recoveries
They
and
do.
all
He
that
does.
stuff.
He
That's what
does.
I'm saying. Like
I see
that
him at the
UFC,
PI.
yeah, the PI is just
Yeah.
wonderful for them, and that takes away from, you know, the fighter having to cover all that stuff sometimes. So it's a give and take. I see both positive and negatives, and
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, it's a fight game, and you know, it's what the fans want to see.
We just want the best fights.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it. We just want the best fights.
We're not
Tank,
asking
Tank
for
don't
the
have
end of
no
the day.
issues inside of the ring. Most of his is outside. So
Yeah.
we praying for him in that aspect. Yeah, because I want to see him. I mean, he's exciting.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
want to see Tank fight.
I do.
But when you doing other stuff, man, you got to make a decision, man. You gonna make your money, take care of your family, or you gonna live in the street, man. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean,
but you
you're
know
a
what?
multi-millionaire,
I
bro.
don't even think bro really be in the street like
Well,
that, bro.
not like in the
I
street,
think
but
I
I'm
think
saying like always getting in. Like if it's not one thing, it's something else. Like it's back to back with
I
guys.
think his problem is he got no grip on the females.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to get a hold of it.
He ain't got no grip on his lady.
That's the problem with a lot of
That's
athletes,
the
though.
issue. Yeah.
That's the problem with a lot of athletes.
Yeah, big time.
Messes up a lot of people.
Big time.
And we touched a little bit on Spence, right? He just fought. And you guys don't think he should have came back. I think he came back for himself, though, right? I think he had to prove something to himself. And he retired right afterwards. I mean, I think he retired halfway through the fight, right?
I don't know. I feel like that last fight with Crawford really took him out. I was there for that one. It was hard to watch.
That was bad. That was
It was
bad.
hard to watch.
Yeah.
But they're saying that Tim kind of had like compassion for him and didn't give it all. But it's like, you know, he went through that car accident. He was just not the same. I would have loved for him just to end on that high note because.
But Jamal, I want to talk to Jamal about this. As a fighter, if you have something that you need to prove to yourself, even if you think you might lose the fight, do you still go in and prove it, or do you listen to the outside noise and be like, I need to just retire?
And here's the thing, like, and it's like I hate the idea that one fight, like, oh, that fight ruined him or that fight changed him or something. Bro, every single fighter that had they ass whooped multiple days in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody got that one dude in the gym that got on your ass that day, right? Did that change you? You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, bro. Yeah. When you go in there, you just snap into a mode. Sometimes it's gonna be your night. Sometimes it's not gonna be your night. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I don't think they like why he in there fight. He's like, damn, I got dropped the last fight. So is it no? You constantly always thinking about the right things to do. You always constantly worried about what could happen. Yeah. That's just part of the fight game. Yeah. So I don't think the fight is something that changed him. Maybe just that guy that was that next guy up just came along. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think
sometimes that's just what happens. That next guy that was up just came along.
Yeah, I think what concerned me more than anything
with the car crash. Well, I will say
the
car crash could
the car crash was one thing
that would change. That would change.
No question. Sure. That was one thing.
Just certain things dealing with body aching a little different.
I'm talking about the fight though.
Yeah.
When he got sat on his wallet with the jab, I said, yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
Dang.
Like, I'd have just been in it. I'd have been dropped with a jab.
Just the way it happened,
maybe.
Like, it just didn't look good, bro. It didn't look good.
But that goes back to him taking 3 years off. It's like, you know, like he's saying, maybe the fight didn't change him, but did you upskill your skill set? Did you, you know, it was too long. And then that car accident, trauma, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people were saying it, before the fight, man, maybe he shouldn't get in there, that car crash. And we knew that the car crash was kind of going to be in the forefront of things because I didn't have him winning the fight to begin with. Oh, absolutely not. I had Crawford the whole way. But, I mean, you had, it was kind of like 50-50 though. Mm-hmm. Like, folks I talked to was riding with Spence. Folks I spoke to was riding with Crawford. But I think I just knew in my heart of hearts, the way Crawford was fighting, it was just no way Spence could do anything with him.
And you know what? Like, I don't think we can blame any car accidents because let's look at Joshua. You know, he just went through the most
traumatized.
And
everybody in the car died but him.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
So surprised.
And that wasn't even that long ago.
That wasn't even that long ago.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I was surprised that he even made it to the ring this quick.
100%.
And I was a little worried for him. I feel like ever since the Reese fight, I just feel like he's a little wobbly. Like, he can't really take a punch. And we seen it, him being dropped within the first, round. And I was a little worried there. I'm like, oh, shoot. We had, what's his name? Usyk praying with the rosary in the corner and stuff for him. So I love their little relationship. But we can't really blame the accident because, on the flip side, we have an athlete that's still active.
You could. Well, see, this is where I say you could possibly blame the accident because you don't know what little damage that did to his body that hurts him from getting to that optimal space that he was in before. Right? Like obviously noticeably, my last 3 fights, I haven't had the same physique that I've had in fights before that. Well, the main thing that kind of that the Achilles kind of took out of my. I wasn't able to run as much. I ran constantly. Like I do my morning workout. I run about 2 miles. Then I go train at night, and then sometimes I still make sure I get at least a mile, half a mile in, just constantly. I ran all the time. That's how my cardio got to where it was, you know. So that's something that I haven't been able to do. I maybe like, you know, so it can, you little things like that can change the nuances of your game.
Well, let me ask you this from like a journalist's perspective. When you get that call for, you know, UFC for a fight, and you know that you're not 100% healed in X, Y, and Z area, are you kind of pressured to take the fight sometimes? Because if not, you'll be passed up or maybe shelved, or you're like, okay, maybe I'm 85%, or like, what's happening here? Because I've seen it, and trust me, I know we're not allowed to talk about a lot of stuff in the back end, but come on, I see it. Like I see it with a lot of come on that like, you know, we just had, you know, the big fight with
McGregor.
McGregor, and you know, everyone was like, was he hurt? Was he not hurt? But it's not the only example. You just said it. My Achilles wasn't all the way. It's like, what happens when you get those phone calls? Like,
they offered me a fuck ton of money.
So you're like,
they offered me a lot of money.
Who cares about my
like,
Achilles?
It's be really simple. It was really simple
Money
for
talks.
me. It was really simple for me. They offered me a lot of money. And then not only that, Connor, like you saying, oh, like, I wonder if there's any pressure. $30 million is a lot of fucking pressure.
It is.
That's some good pressure right there.
But then again, it's your livelihood, it's your body, it's all these things, and you're going in there.
$30 million.
Connor wasn't in shape. He knew it.
I hit 30 million.
He took the bread.
He took the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Connor knew he wasn't in shape.
And then not only that,
But that also goes to him taking too much time off, like you're talking about Spence taking that much time off.
Even with the time taken off, just you being in shape, I don't think he was in any type of shape.
Really good.
He looked good.
He looked really good to me. It's just the fact he partied for 4 years.
Yeah,
They put you. Hey, look,
that takes a toll on your body.
They put me in the money bag.
Cocaine
club.
takes a
Shit.
toll on your
They
body.
put me in the money bag.
Come on.
Money talks then, I guess.
Yeah, money
Too
talk.
much of that Irish-
That's
what is
really
it?
what it comes
The
down
Irish-
to. People
the
like,
Irish
oh, man,
vodka?
I was pressured. I felt this and that. Man, bro, he did it for the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
They
question.
threw it. They
But
like,
that goes to show you,
let's
like,
talk chicken. That's like if
Yeah.
you wanted something from somebody. Like, let's say this lady, she got this car, right? I mean, she don't really drive the car, it's sitting in her driveway, right? But you like the car. You want to buy the car from her. You got some money. You got some coins in the
Little
purse.
cash.
No cash.
But the car means something to her. She don't really want to let it go. But you really want this car. What's gonna be? How you gonna get her to separate from it?
Money.
Exactly. Exactly.
Raise the price.
You raise, hey, look, how much is that? How much is that? How
My
much?
Achilles hurt a little bit. Oh, 30 more thousand. Okay, it hurts a little less.
30,000. Nah, 30,000 was not moving me.
Straight
But
up.
they came right out the John jumping like, hey, we got this for you. I'm like, let me get this. It's
hard to say no.
And he said, yeah,
I
fast
feel
as hell.
I
I'm
feel
like,
85%. I feel 95% all of a sudden.
yeah, it was. I was all right. I was all right for that. That's why, like, I can't really say too. Like I can't really throw it on like, oh, bro. I don't blame for nothing, bro. Y'all offered me something, and I took it. You know what I mean? Was what it was.
Real dude.
Yeah.
It's the real deal.
Yep.
Well, I regret it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish it went differently. Obviously,
Yes.
and I think it could have even went. But
You want to win, but you still never lose, right?
Never lose.
that put me
Like,
in a
you
whole
get
different.
paid.
That put me in a whole different. So like that's why like people like, oh, you're so salty over what happened. Do I wish I won the fight and had a different outcome? Of course, but it changed my life. My life has been.
Yeah.
I've been great since.
All right.
I've been great since.
Yeah.
It is.
I will say the differences that I've seen between boxing and UFC, especially when losing and winning, nobody's trying to protect their O's, dude. Like you lose, you get up
can't.
and like dust it off
Yeah.
up again. And I love that about UFC. You know, I've seen UFC fighters, 2 months apart, they're fighting again. Like that's respectable. Someone loses their O and they like sit out for forever over here in
Yeah,
boxing.
no, you gotta, man. But we do gotta take, because like that's the thing. After UFC 300, that happened, and how it happened, and how it went down, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, and I wanted that bad taste out of it. You know what I mean? So I took a fight 3 days after UFC 300. Monday, I'd already agreed to fight for my next fight. 2 months later, and went right back into camp, and that's how I ended up not letting my Achilles heal. Is how I ended up messing up my knee.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah.
professional, the
A
life
lot-
of
a
a pro
lot of-
athlete,
yeah.
man.
You
You
gotta
think
love
you
it.
really want to do it? People really think they want to be pro athletes, bro. but they don't really look.
I mean,
at
they
the
think
back
they
end.
can.
Well,
They don't realize
they
what
think
it
they
takes.
know.
They don't
to
realize
do
what it
that.
takes.
They still would want to
bro.
do it. Hey, I still wouldn't want to be doing none of that. This has been a blessing.
Yeah,
I'm lucky and I'm
absolutely,
blessed to be able to
100%.
live
but,
the life.
But
and
people
do it,
people don't
and do
think
what
they
I
gotta
do.
get in. You gotta be a
They think
gym
it's a
rat,
fairy-
bro.
They think
Gotta
it's
be
a
in
This
there
is
every
your
day.
life.
100%.
They think it's a fairy tale.
They think it's a
all
fairy
They
tale,
think it's
bro.
all rainbow
Nah,
and
man.
sunshines.
Well, we
You
talk
gotta
about it all the
work
time, even with him. Like people talk about his weight online on social media. Oh, you need to get in the gym and not do a
Right.
podcast. He's still
Right.
in the gym every day.
Still in the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah.
I
He's
live
doing a
every day.
podcast for an hour and a half
100%.
once a week or
100%.
twice a week,
Yeah.
and he's in the gym 7 hours a day.
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
recovery
People
and
don't
working
understand
out.
that part, though.
Yeah.
I do
I-
PT. I do PT and S&C every day. PT right now is nothing but lifting, nothing but workouts,
Yeah.
nothing but lifting. I'm throwing up like I ain't even. But I can myself lift up about 800 to 900 pounds right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing up some crazy weight right now. Now, granted,
absolutely.
I haven't been able to be do fight training, so my body isn't going to look like a fighter.
Yeah.
Right now, that's like even people like, oh, bro, how's he got a stomach and you can still see abs because I've been a primed athlete my entire life.
Whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once I'm able and I'm cleared to get back into training and get back into the gym, bro, this shit come off like it's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
So
bro.
we
You
got
can think
abs
about
on the outside of
we
his
make
gut.
we make weight on 3 days. We make weight on 3 days, 25 pounds
Yeah.
in 3 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see
I don't
guys,
agree with
you know what I
that,
mean?
but
So it's like
it's respectable. It is, and I always say people always hear like especially doing athlete relations. It's kind of it allows me to take my journalist hat off sometimes and just see like the person because it's like I'm doing athlete management. You're away from your kids. I see your kids calling you. I see I see all the sacrifices, all these
real
things
thing.
that they have to do. Like, man, I respect that so much. So when they win or lose, I'm like, dang, man, it took you what 4 months to get in there of your life,
Sacrifice, man.
sacrifice,
Blank.
all that stuff.
Sacrifice.
we just had Blaine on the show. Last week. He's been out for the last week. I always let my guy come in and had conversations with me. But me and him was riding. But when we were riding from here the other day, he was like, bro, he's like, I've known you for years, bro. He's like, but I got a whole different respect for you now because this summer I've had my kids out, so he actually got to see me, like see my kids and see how I interact with my kids and things like that. So yeah, I'm just me, bro. Like everybody, they all this, oh, you're this, you're that. I'm just me, bro. That's all I am, and that's all I know how to be, and that's all I.
He's a jerk in real life
that's all
too,
I try
guys.
to be. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but here's
Wearing
the thing,
a
though.
ski mask at 100 and something degrees.
Hey, I'm trying to lose the weight for y'all. That's crazy. I'm trying to lose the weight, bro.
That's what we gonna rock with, Mom. That's what we gonna rock
That
with,
is so
man. That's what
funny.
we gonna go with.
This the
G.
new Sweet Dreams sauna
what we
sauna
go
fit. If y'all want it, you know what I mean. Sweat, you know. Hey, I don't know what y'all talking. Look at the chest, boy. Look at the chest, boy. Oh, I lift weights.
There you go, man. I love it, man.
All right, moving to a crazy story that popped off today in the NFL. And I hate comments. People will read a headline, and all of a sudden it's like they jump in the comments and don't read anything about it. But Eric Bieniemy's son charged in connection to shooting his mom.
He looked like he shot his mom.
He looks like he shot a lot of moms.
Looks like he shot his mom.
But what I hate about the comments, Goose, is everyone's like, "Oh, did Eric Bieniemy do it?" It's like he's not even
he
in
wasn't even there.
town. Like, and they said
He's
that
at camp,
in the
bro.
headline. He's not even there.
He's
They're
at camp.
they're in
He's
training camp
Missouri,
right now.
bro. Chill out.
But crazy story, man. I mean,
wow.
that's
Wow stuff,
man.
man.
And she made it, right? They
She
said
was in
critical.
stable
she
condition
made
at
it.
last.
She made it.
Last check, she was in stable condition. Yeah. Yep.
But
My first thought is, did Elijah play any sports?
I mean,
Like CTE
I'm not
in
sure,
the house,
yeah.
maybe?
I'm not sure. I really don't know much about
I don't
him.
know.
Was he a player?
No,
Nah.
no,
So it's just a random guy that shot the coach's wife?
Well,
no.
it's
That's his son.
Shot his mama.
Shot his mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit. My bad, y'all. I was
And
on out of
that's why everybody was saying like, "Oh, did Eric Bieniemy do it?" You know, but it's like,
Right.
dude, he's not even home.
1,000 miles away. There's no way.
Man.
Could you imagine? I mean, I think that's even worse when it's your own
So wait,
son.
how much is his dad? How much is his dad making? Who is his dad? Where
Eric
your
Bieniemy?
son got tattoos and stuff in his face and look like
He's
this.
the
It's
OC.
always a rich
He's the
little
OC
kids
for
that
the
act
for
like
the
that.
Chiefs for the second time. now.
Yeah, second time. He was OC for the Chiefs for the longest
For a
time.
long time.
And then he went to
They
coach
wouldn't
in
give him
college.
no head job,
and
and then where did he go? Where did he go? He went the college route. I think he ended up going to
He wasn't there very
UCLA.
What
long.
years was he the OC for the Chiefs?
forever, bro.
Shoot, they won a
During two of their Super Bowls, the first
Yeah,
two with Mahomes.
Come on.
Yep.
Yeah, he was there for a long time.
Yes,
so,
he was.
but this is the thing,
I was about to
dude.
say before Patrick Mahomes, like, I would have hired your ass.
no.
in.
Yeah.
Shit,
was there with
ass.
But and I don't know how he parented. I don't know how they
we don't
raised
know.
the kid.
We don't know that.
But at the same time, I've seen situations where you could raise the kid 100% right,
True.
have them in the right programs,
Go
have them
off
in
on the deep
sports,
end.
and they could still turn out like that. It's not always, and that's what I hate too. Oh, great parenting. It's like it doesn't always go that
don't
way.
work out like
Sometimes
that
it's
all
just
the
a bad
time.
seed.
Yeah.
We make our own decisions and our own
You're a
life
product
choices.
of
You
your
know.
environment, cuz.
Yeah.
But you
There
also
might have been
choose your
something that was in
environment.
there that you ignored. That there might have been a little something in there, but you know, bro. But a lot of times, bro, some people don't like to take accountability for how their
treat
kids
people.
are.
I mean, it's
no,
true.
for how their
That's true.
kids are. For how their kids are,
'Cause
and
they
they
see
don't
the
want to
best
nip
in
that
them,
shit
right?
in the
Yeah.
bud, or they want to try to protect them. Like I have to tell my kids' mom sometimes. Like all the time, she's like, well, maybe could you like maybe discipline at them another? No. Because here's the thing. What I understand is how I discipline my kids. I love my kids.
Absolutely.
The world don't love my kids. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure that they have discipline from love rather than that harsh discipline and the
that.
reality check that they're going to
love
get out
that.
in the world.
I tell my
So-
daughter, anytime I get a chance,
I love that.
ain't nobody gonna love you like daddy love
Mm-hmm.
you.
It's
When
true.
you get out in this world, the world is not gonna love you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
No.
They're just not.
Yeah.
And you could be the best person. You could be
You could
sweet.
be
you could be out making
everything
all the
there is.
changes and all the
Yeah.
difference in the world and everything. And then you still can get done that way.
Yeah.
You know what I
I've
mean?
been talking to my daughter about life since she was like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've given her the benefit of the doubt of being able to process stuff long before the age matched. I've given her the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
and she's taken in everything since she was 5 years old. Since we had back and forth conversations.
I think it's important
Yeah,
to have
it's
those
important,
connections,
man.
like the emotional connections with people. Because we can, I grew up with getting my ass whooped. You know, like
Absolutely.
I don't have kids, but like we don't hit our little kids, but you can talk to them. But the saddest thing about this story in particular is the mom survived, which I'm shocked about.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's the family dynamic going to be like now, knowing that your son tried to kill you? It's like, what a heartbreak.
Ain't no
Dirty
family
no
dynamic.
family.
What a
Ain't no
heartbreak.
family dynamic.
Yeah,
Ain't no family
that's a
dynamic
10
after
murder,
that,
A
man.
bro.
mother's
He
love,
said,
"Yeah, let me
she'll
go."
probably go over there and forgive him, or like, I don't
She
know.
might forgive him, but they ain't gonna keep away their
nah.
prison
Yeah, they're not
time.
hanging out.
That sentence is that
That's
sentence.
true.
He
That's
got
true.
it.
He's not living there anymore.
Ain't no, ain't
Not
no.
being the home.
But it's
Gosh.
certain things like people like I tell my kids, I love my kids, but there's certain things you do.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
condoning that.
So,
Yeah,
bro.
we not
So-
rocking with that.
So
Yeah.
you gotta have boundaries, bro. You
100%.
gotta have boundaries.
100%.
Trying to whack you out, think it's a hard
100%.
fucking boundary to have.
100%.
That's a pretty good boundary to have.
Goodness.
Yeah,
Then not only that, bro, you shoot my wife,
yeah,
Bro.
Damn, that
bro.
part.
You shoot my
you
wife.
out the way. You
Nah,
out the
bro.
way, folks.
Nah,
I
yeah.
can't.
But why
nah.
were they saying if he did it? Like,
Well, when the first article came out, it didn't read that way.
Oh, okay.
The very first article was like, "Yeah, she got shot." All right, then.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
that
how.
was
That's
it. That was
basically
it.
how it read. So he was like, "Was it a break-in?" Like, because I mean, we see it all the time. I mean, you know, we saw it with
Sean Taylor?
With Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
You know, people breaking in. Like this man got killed in his own home.
Yeah.
And we've seen it constantly. People
Yeah.
breaking into these athletes' homes. A lot of, fortunately, a lot of the times they aren't there.
Yeah.
But we've seen it when they are there, and
Yeah.
and what can happen when they are there.
I
So
got big
we was
ass
just
dog.
like,
I
oh,
got big ass
you
guns.
just got shot.
Yeah,
All
do
right. Yeah, look, I tell anybody that'll listen, man. First of all, if you're a law-abiding citizen, please get weapons certified.
Oh, man,
Please.
yes.
And
yes.
Red Tape 73 said, look at Rob Reiner
Please.
gave his son every opportunity. I mean, that's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Rob Reiner's, he killed the mom and dad.
Yeah, come on, man.
You know, and they were rich.
Rich.
This was more than Eric Bieniemy
It
money.
ain't like it ain't like he grew up in a tough situation.
Not at all.
He ain't from
Hollywood
Baltimore.
Hills.
But
like,
you
what are we
seen
doing?
old boy from the DL Hughley show? Remember the little homie from the DL Hughley show used to play his son in the show?
I had to.
Are you seeing him now?
I gotta look at.
Have you seen him now? Look! You should look that up.
Unbelievable.
But my man got whole face tatted,
Wowzers.
everything, bro. He was on TV, had access to the elites from the time he was a kid.
Unbelievable.
But if he was a kid, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in Hollywood
That too.
that really messes you up. So
That's a whole nother
you
conversation.
don't even know what's going on.
We ain't gonna get it. We ain't gonna
That's
get it.
a
I'm
whole
just
nother
saying.
conversation
I'm just
right
saying.
there.
We're a sports show.
Cringe-worthy conversation we can get into, but we're not gonna do that. This is.
I mean, we could bring the
this is
right people on
sports.
to have that conversation,
Oh,
though,
yeah,
because I know some people that were
I'm down for it. 'Cause
in
I
that.
want
Yeah.
to know everything that y'all think. I want to know what y'all think about everything.
Yeah, everything.
I'm nosy like that.
You know, like
I want to
you
be
know,
all up in your business.
I love psychology and like all this stuff about rich kids and all this stuff. It comes down to the nurturing too. It's like, did they receive the love that they wanted in the way of their love language? It's like, or do they feel seen? Do they feel heard by their parents? And a lot of parents, including my mom, sometimes it's like, you had food on the table and you didn't die, right? I'm like, girl, like all I wanted was a hug.
All I wanted was a
tell me you love me.
Adair's good for this comment. Adair's a behavioral scientist. She's went to school for this and everything.
Love that stuff.
So she can tell you from different aspects and different point of views on how certain things from the brain, the behavior to environment and things like. We have these conversations all the time.
He does look a little wacky too, so there's something wrong up there.
He looked like a YN. He looked like he was letting him drink and drink. That's probably, bro. That could be anything. You could do everything. You could be doing everything right. And the thing that you do wrong could be something small, like you leave your liquor cabinet open.
Yeah.
You know he's in there stinking a drink out of your stuff, and you didn't, and you don't really mind it. Oh, it's not messing up. As long as he's doing this, as long as he's still paying attention over here. It can be any little things like that, bro. That's why I be on my kids' ass about everything.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. Everything.
All right, let's move on to something more positive. We played this a couple weeks ago. 3 favorite things, and it was about black people a few weeks ago, right? 3 favorite things about black people. So today we're doing, what are your 3 favorite things about white people? You don't need the headphones for this one.
I played the 5th on it. I'm just kidding.
No. Oh, dang. She didn't like that.
3 favorite things
About white people. So,
Three favorite things about
Goose,
white
I'll
people.
start with you first.
Dang. It's gonna be a hard one. Don't take mine.
Look,
Don't take mine.
I'm a different guy. I mean, you know this, man. I'm an unorthodox guy. I'm a Kings of Leon fan. Shout out to Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things about white people, man. Alternative music, bro.
Yeah.
It brings out a different side of you, man, when you listen to alternative music, bro.
Give up forever.
Come on, man. Talk to me, man. Come on, man.
Cause I know that you
See what I'm
Watch
saying?
out, copyright strike. Copyright strike.
Unsolicited. That was unsolicited.
Sounded just like
Nobody asked that man to do that. You see that? See what happened?
I'll ever be, and I don't want
See
to
what I mean?
go home right
Case
now.
closed.
I be in my bag.
All right, that's one.
I
That's
got
one.
the Macintoshes in the car. I be in
on,
my
man.
bag.
Walkout song in the
and
house.
we're gonna go around, do one each, and then go
Talk to me, man.
number 2 and then number 3. Jamal,
The world to see.
Yes, sir. Come on.
we're gonna get copyright strike for that.
Uh-oh.
One of your favorite things about number 1. It doesn't have to be in order.
Honestly,
Shakira looks really good with dark hair.
hospitality.
My bad.
Hospitality. Hospitality. Like obviously there's different, but for the most part, most of the white people, they're very hospitable. You know, they're accommodating. They want to make sure, like especially whenever you come into their space, they want to try to make you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? From my experience.
All right. I'm gonna get to the comments real quick, and then we're gonna get to Elaine. DJ D Foss said they got connections.
100% that as well. And they got the game, bro.
They can put you
They
in a
got the
room,
game,
bro.
I done got so much game. I've gotten more game about being successful and doing. I've been able to build like from white people than I gotten from anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Get on the golf course, man.
Learn a lot
tell
of
you,
stuff
bro.
on the golf
Also, what
course.
it goes with that
Get
hospitality.
on the golf
they don't mind
course.
giving you game.
They don't mind.
They don't mind
They
giving
don't
you
care.
game.
Yeah.
They'll let you know
Telling you.
because a lot of the time, because at the end of the day, what I've come to realize and what I've come to understand, they can give you the game. That don't mean you're going to apply it.
Right.
That don't mean
Right.
they can't give you the work ethic. They can't give you the grind and the mentality to go
Can't
out
do
there
that.
and get it and the want and the desire to never give up and be able to get knocked down and be told no and be denied and all those things and still be like, you know what? I'm still going to go for the next opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll give you the game. You just have to have the intangibles to
100%.
be able to implement it.
100%.
All right. Red Tape said number 3. They're easy to make laugh.
I'll rock
bro.
with that.
They
make
are
you feel
funny.
great.
I'll rock with that.
They're the ones you want in the front row at a comedy club. Right?
Hyping you
I'll
right
rock
the
you-
fuck
I'll
up.
rock with that.
Dude, are you fucking serious, bro?
Yeah,
That was
I'll rock with that.
incredible.
I'll rock with
That was
that.
crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, yeah, they
That's
hype
a real
your ass
thing.
right the fuck
That's a real
up.
thing.
Hype me up.
Yeah. All right, Elaine, number 1 for you.
My number one, I was gonna say they're just resourceful, and just the networking I've gotten,
Okay.
being around my lovely European Americans here in America.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very resourceful. I've been put in rooms by people that seen things in me that I have not seen in myself, and I really do appreciate that. They're just. I feel like I don't really like to talk about race in general, but I just feel like
We love it here.
I don't know. I just feel like they're resourceful and they're helpful when they want to be. And I love my beautiful white
Whites.
people.
I don't really even look at it as race. I just look at it as
that's the
culture.
thing,
It's
is
just
weird.
different cultures.
Yeah, that's
because
better,
people
that's
are just
better.
people. People are just people. We just have different cultures.
That is better.
That's it.
And some
Yeah.
people are gonna willingly, give you,
Game.
and some people
I
will
done had,
gatekeep.
I
what it is.
done had some brothers of color that are actually my boys. It's cool. Like, and I'm going into some like Sam was like, yo, so what did you make off this? What was your take on off this deal? So I can kind of know it's like, man, I ain't trying to put my
touching
business
that,
out there like
dog.
that.
That's
Because they don't
crazy.
want you to get because he didn't want me to get more than him.
Yeah, of
You
course.
get what I'm saying?
Of course.
But it's like, I ain't had that with none of my white friends, bro. They be like, well, shit, I
Here
got
it is,
this, bro.
right
This
here,
is what
bud.
I made. I wish I could have got more, man. You could probably get more than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it truly is a time different. Don't get me wrong. I got homies that give me game too. They give me game and they don't hate. They don't hold back any info for real either. But yeah, it's more common.
But I feel like that has a lot to do with like winner mentality. Like adding another one here is like winners like to see winners win sometimes.
Absolutely.
And there's
100%, bro.
and I feel like, our white folks are like, there's abundance. There really is. There's enough for me and you. And it's like if I tell you my game, you can run it that way and it's fine. Like you can win too,
Absolutely.
It's no fun being the only rich guy.
True.
It's more bill. You got to foot the bill more.
Yeah.
You gotta be mindful of certain things that you wouldn't like. Of course, I want my home. I want you to be a millionaire, and I want you to be a millionaire. Because now we can just not
up
only can we
together.
just go and have a good time, we can literally create our own reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's insane to think. Like, and you can see this just perfect example of. If just look at the NBA, right? NBA players, right? What percentage of NBA players are black?
About
Like
75, 80.
75, 80.
Oh, more
so,
than that.
So how much?
yeah,
I'll say
Europe's
safely
kind of
75,
Contractual
80,
money,
with
bro.
European
That's
inflection.
hundreds
They
of
got the
millions
whole
of dollars,
Lakers
not
squad.
billions a year, right?
Yeah.
But anything we've needed or we could have wanted, they could have came together and built it. You
Sure,
know what I'm saying?
of course.
You shouldn't like you could come together. You could have built your own AAU league. They could have built their own AAU league. They could have built anything that was strictly to help give their own people a chance.
Yeah.
Right?
But they need a little seasoning in
Well,
there.
and a lot of times though, when black people do try to build something for themselves and try to take over NBC and stuff like that, scandals come out. So that's kind of an issue too. There's a lot of
You talking about Bill Cosby?
It happens.
there's a lot of orange juice people that don't want to see black people succeed.
Someone out here in the comments said, DJ Frost, you are on a roll. He said they will call the authorities when stuff gets out of hand. We can count on them for that.
Where is that?
Another useful skill I learned from white people.
Yeah.
Call them the damn cops.
They got connections.
I'm gonna call the law
If
on
they're
you,
cool
bud.
with you, they will look out for you.
Yeah.
And they will call authorities when stuff gets out of hand.
So good. So good.
Bro, and that's
Because we don't
another-
mind
right,
being
if
snitches.
you
I
getting-
won't be a snitch if it's
Hold on,
someone
but
breaking the
listen,
law,
listen.
right?
If you getting done wrong, right? If you getting done wrong, let's say this dude around the way, he doing you dirty, bro. Black people they'll watch it happen, bro. They'll watch you get done bad, bro. They not calling the police nothing.
question.
White people calling the cops.
They'll pull out their
I'm calling
phones and
the
take
law.
video.
Hey, stop that! I'm telling you, bro. They gonna get on it.
You see
Yeah,
me?
they think they've
Hey,
been
really,
really,
me
hey,
outside.
Quan, hey,
Big.
one thing I know if something go wrong, and even if I do something wrong, you know what I'm saying? If I'm dead ass wrong, bro, I'm not saying like my man's gonna snitch on me but if I'm dead ass on some bull and I'm wrong, and then came something, people gonna get hurt, he gonna call, he gonna find a way to he gonna get somebody to come in. It's not, I do know that. He
Yeah.
gonna call back.
He's
I'm
proud of
calling.
it too.
I got 911 on speed dial over here. We're downtown
At the same
Vegas,
time,
bro.
that's holding each other accountable, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to hold their homies accountable. You know what I'm saying?
so important.
And that's a big problem. And that's another reason why we end up in the whole thing where you can have parents that did everything that they could, and you do your homeboys hold.
And
you
there's a
accountable.
reason that trap house isn't trapping anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't have too many yes mans around.
Quan said, thank me.
I mean, thank a lot of people, but I was definitely one of them.
It is what it is, bro. Do your business elsewhere.
Exactly. Not around my business. But
Absolutely. That's
all right, I think that's enough. We
We love y'all,
we
man.
don't want to hype people up too much.
Yeah, we love
all right, least favorite thing about white people, Goose.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
What do you think about what?
Least favorite thing about white people.
I
It's a safe place.
The racism and the bigotry, man. Look, and it's wild that I can say this, but I'm born and raised here, and I've seen the racism firsthand growing up in the mid '80s and into the '90s. I've seen it. I've been in law enforcement for 21 years. I grew up in North Las Vegas. We hated North Las Vegas PD.
Yeah.
Could not stand them, bro. And to be a part of that and to witness that firsthand, for somebody to say that it does not exist, you have got to be kidding yourself.
Well, here's the
Definitely
thing.
exists.
Well, my question would be this, because racism is disliking somebody because of their race and skin tone and things like that. Did they dislike them because of that, or did they dislike them because of experiences? Because that matters, bro.
Listen, I've got
our
pulled
community,
over.
bro, hold on, because you think about it, bro. YNs don't do a great job of representing us, bro.
No, that's true.
And it's a lot of times,
no,
bro.
not
It's,
at all.
bro, think about it. A lot of times, whenever we get to one of those situations, bro. Yeah, fight the police.
Right. Oh,
you
yeah,
can't stop.
absolutely.
Body cam footage has completely shattered a lot of things,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Body cam, bro. We asked for body cam
Yeah.
footage. We asked for body cam footage.
BWC
just to be-
out, well, you
just
ain't
to be
gonna-
exposed to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
100%,
saying? Because
100%.
it's not good. It's
100%.
absolutely. I watch them all the time. It's
100%.
hilarious. You know what I mean?
100%.
And sometimes I find myself like, man, just tase this motherfucker, bro. Put a boot in his ass. You know what I'm saying? For real,
Well,
bro.
now they got those cameras all around. Like you go to the convenience
yeah,
store, they
yeah,
got
never
cameras.
Which I
cameras,
and
said
stuff
we
like that
should
around
have
there.
done because we could have made a lot of money off of that content. But nah.
Oh yeah, I got Crackhead Chronicles still. in
Whoa.
there.
Whoa.
Man,
we
bro.
still got
bro.
that. We still got
bro,
that.
he got
Whoa,
some
brother.
crazy footage, bro, from
Whoa,
around
brother.
this building, bro.
Wow.
He's seen some of the footage. He's been
Insane.
here for some of the
I've seen
footage.
it. Oh, I've
Crockett,
been
you need
insane.
to have
I've
some
seen
of
it
those
firsthand.
videos on the next show.
The only problem why I haven't released them because I promote the studio for a business. So I don't want
yeah,
people to be
yeah,
like,
yeah. people to get-
Right.
No, you're
Get
right. You're
scared
right.
off.
Gorilla Cross Studio is Crackhead Chronicles headquarters. Like I don't know about that.
Literally, it's right here.
All right, trivia.
Uh-oh.
What is the only NFL team whose name is spelled in alphabetical order? Elaine, I'll start with you first.
Like the first name or the
The name of the
Their
team.
mascot.
Yeah,
Mascot.
The mascot. No,
Ooh.
no.
I'll pass. I have no idea. The mascot.
You don't want to guess? Yeah. Alphabetical order. I got this right in 5 seconds. It was pretty crazy. Goose.
I wouldn't know.
Wow.
Mascot.
You got
You
it?
got me, G.
Bills.
Yeah.
Is it Bills?
Bills.
It is Bills.
I was surprised
Bills.
right when I saw the question. Yeah, I
Absolutely
said
it
Bills,
is.
but
You got it right?
yeah, right
Absolutely
away.
It is Bills.
Well, I don't get the
I think I was,
alphabetical order
think I was
part.
thinking too
Well,
hard.
spelled in alphabetical
Spelled in
order.
alphabetical order.
Yeah.
B-I-L-L-S.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only team
Wow.
spelled in alphabetical order.
Was that only one trivia question? Or is there another one?
We're done. I'm just kidding.
You don't get squeamish, do you? Anybody in here?
Depends on what it is.
I stay watching like crime documentaries.
Okay, this is a gymnast.
The English here have nothing to lose.
Oh no!
Right on his mouth.
Gabriel Langton.
Gabriel Langton.
Came down his neck.
That's
The English
a
here have
tombstone, bro.
nothing to lose.
Oh, goodness.
That's bad.
That, like top of his head.
Chest. No, it was chest and neck.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's
All right.
probably worse.
That ain't that bad.
That's probably worse.
Isn't there supposed to be somebody
break
with a little
their neck?
mat
The
there and like
swan-
throw
The
it in
swan
there?
break
dive
their
is
neck?
the worst, bro.
What's up?
They break their neck.
I don't know. I didn't read all that. I just wanted to show the video.
That's
Man.
There's another video I can't show.
That was
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, don't do that one.
That was tough. That was a toughie.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, this is. I'm playing this because it was my boy. So this is what he did this weekend. My boy Andre Yule.
Is that a headbutt or a hook?
No, a lot of people thought it was a headbutt at first, but you got to look at the left.
I seen the hook. I seen the hook. I seen him throw the hook. Wow.
Yeah, there's another angle. I'm not sure if it's on this one, but you can see the left hits. The left actually hit him but shout out to Andre Yule. He former UFC fighter trying to get back in there, but very exciting to see.
I recently just been shocked. I covered my first bare knuckle event in LA. Why did this guy get the 2 teeth knocked out of his mouth and spit him out during the corner and just put his mouthpiece back on and continue fighting?
Bare knuckle, hey.
I was like, what?
You're getting some teeth knocked out.
Crazy.
Just might happen.
How was that? I've watched it, but I think being live, might be a little more brutal.
It was brutal. And not only that, the trigon is basically what I got from it. It's like half of, they cut like a pizza slice of the ring. So it's like literally small. It's like half a ring. And they don't have gloves. They can hold each other. So you being there live, you can hear skin to skin. Like it just sounds so brutal, so disgusting. And you can see hematomas coming out. I was there with Victor Ortiz. Like his whole eye was like just beat. And I'm like, yo, how? Like,
wow.
I don't know.
What promotion was that?
It was with bare knuckle boxing.
Bare knuckle boxing.
From London, yeah.
Because they have a different ring than because bare knuckle is an octagon, I think.
Boy
right?
fights in 2 weeks.
Isn't bare knuckle an octagon?
It's a circle. It's round.
It's
a circle. Yeah,
this one's a
round.
trigon. Yeah.
Is it like it's got like ropes and like turns?
Yeah, I got ropes. It's like literally the ring. What I've got from it being there live is like the ring is squared. They just like how you would cut a sandwich in half. Like they literally just cut it from one corner to the other, and that's the ring. And I'm just like, what? It's really weird. It's so brutal. I just for the love of combat, I was like, yeah, I'll cover it, and it was cool and all. But it's just hard to watch. It's really
bare knuckle is
bare
bare knuckle nasty, bro. Bare knuckle is nasty.
The Vargas brothers just crossed over. They're
To
really
bare
young.
knuckles?
Yeah, they just had their first fight this weekend. They won.
Wait, which ones?
Vargas Jr. and Amado Vargas. They just signed with bare knuckle, and Jr. just came out and his pinky was like all messed up and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, mess your hands
A lot
up.
of people
It really
forget that's
does.
how UFC started out, man.
Yeah, it really did. It kind of reminded me of
no
that.
clubs, man.
It was
No,
cool.
it was
cool.
no styles. There was no rules.
Nothing. No, not
I
even
remember
any
seeing
weight
the
classes.
dude. My
It
man
wasn't even
reached
a
in my
weight
man's
class.
cup and squeezed his balls. I
Come on,
remember
man.
that.
It was all
He
bad back in
reached
the
in my
day.
man's cup and grabbed his balls.
It was all
That's what
bad
the old,
back in the
That was
day,
the
man.
first original old dick twist.
Tank Abbott, all them
dick
boys,
twist.
man. It was
Yeah,
serious.
Tank
back
was my
then,
favorite.
man. Tank was
my
guy.
first favorite UFC fighter,
Yeah.
besides Gracie, of course.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Tank used to try to knock people out.
Man.
yeah. Tank was dope.
brutal,
Gotta
bro.
love it. Gotta
Yep.
love it.
Sir.
All right. We got some more reels we'll get to, but I want to get into one of the other topics before we get out of here. Top 5 of all time in all sports. We're going to start with boxing.
So wait, are we saying giving a top 5 for each sport?
Yeah,
Or are we
yeah,
giving
yeah.
like
Top
a
5 for
top
each
5
sport.
list? Like this is the best in this sport, this is the best in that sport.
Top 5 for each sport.
Yeah. It's your favorite?
Your favorite, your top 5. What's your top 5? There's no wrong answer, but there might be.
But it could.
We're gonna judge you guys on the answers.
So what are we doing? NBA first?
Let's go with boxing first. We got Elaine here, so we'll start with Elaine. Ladies first. Top
Right.
5 boxers of all time.
Type
no particular
like
order.
athlete wise or like markability, credibility.
Whatever you
Whole
want. Whatever you
package.
want.
Okay,
Everything.
whole package.
Everything.
Okay, so first one, legend Muhammad Ali. Love him, love his story, love his family. And he just like really just left a big like mark in the boxing community to this day. I feel like till the day everybody dies, we're always gonna be talking about him. I really love lately I've just been seeing him so much, but Mike Tyson, I just feel like I'm saying him, athlete wise, yes, but his markability, his credibility, like his likeness, the way whomever is marketing him is just doing such an amazing job because he's everywhere. Everybody knows who he is, and he's just
having fun with life
honestly
now, right?
A
I love that.
legend.
Yeah. I
love that for
having
him,
so
man.
much
He's
fun.
having fun with life.
Love that
And
for
he's really out there helping the community.
Yeah.
He's doing the invitational now, like supporting amateur boxing, and
Yeah.
that's what a real true legend in the sport is about. When you start giving back to the community and people that look up for you, like so Tyson's always going to be up there in
This
my heart.
boot's been on the ground since he got here at 19, though. So that's no surprise to me.
Yeah.
Been seeing it.
I know. He's really good. I love working with him. Another one, only because it's going to be a little controversial because I'm Mexican and I'm going to say his name, Oscar de la Hoya. The only reason why I'm saying
All-time great.
it's
What do
like,
you mean?
exactly, like I grew up watching him, so it's kind of
She
like,
going business,
it's
bro.
like
She's
nostalgic.
talking to business.
It's
She in
nostalgic
business
for
out
me.
here.
Like he really is. I grew up
Oscar was
watching
that
him.
dude
He's
in his
still.
time.
I don't get starstruck by anybody, but just like knowing that I was interviewing him and stuff, just like did something to like my inner child. I'm just like, dang, like I grew up watching this guy, and like my mom knows about this guy. So just being in the same room with him, and like it's always pinch me moments to me because of that reason. I'm just like, dang, I'm really out here. Like, is wild.
100%.
So I'll say him. I do love Pacquiao.
Okay.
He's amazing. And then I did have Sugar Ray Robinson in my list, like going way back. And
Okay.
like we got Roberto Rudan, like Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
I can go on and on, but I just feel like those people have really pioneered just boxing. If those people were alive today, I feel like boxing wouldn't be where they are alive.
Now,
Some
who
of them.
made you want
It's
to
like,
cover boxing?
It was not my choice. Like I just got chosen.
Okay.
honestly.
Oh, wow.
It's her lane, so she get
Yeah,
the the top 8. We'll give her the top 8.
Yeah.
The top
I
eight.
honestly,
My
boxing
space.
chose me. It really did. I was going to school for entertainment reporting, and I started covering UFC, and then all of a sudden boxing. And I was a girl that didn't know anything about sports, like truly. I'm like, I don't know anything. And they're like, we'll give you the questions, no worries. And I've always said, like, I'm a smart girl, and I never wanted to be a pretty girl with the mic.
Yeah.
And so I decided to go back to school and do like sports broadcasts and stuff. And then I got so comfortable just covering boxing
Yeah.
that it just kind of took me off. Like it just really propelled me. So it just chose me, to be honest with you.
Dope.
I seen a comment. They said they like the way you speak.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, everyone's giving you compliments
Oh,
in the
thank
comments.
you, everyone.
And that's the thing. Like on our show, I mean, as far as talking about sports, we might have women come on and talk about other things, but we're not bringing women on just to look
Yeah,
good on here.
We're not ditzy out
We're
here.
bringing people on that actually know what they're talking about. All right, Jamal, top 5 boxers of all time.
No particular order.
No order.
Floyd Mayweather. Money Mayweather, from the same town, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
And bro, I learned just watching him fight and taking from his so much things you can take from his game. You know what I mean? If you're a fighter, you're an up and coming fighter, he's somebody to watch. You can learn everything about boxing from watching Floyd.
100%.
Right. I go Sugar Ray Robinson. OG was like the first that guy just walking around destroying everybody, fighting 19, 20 times a year.
Yeah.
You know,
They don't make them like that no more.
Yeah, nah. So I had to go with him. I go with Julio Cesar Chavez. You got
Okay.
to, bro. 82-0. 82-0. At a time where you fought everybody. There wasn't really no ducking at that time of boxing the O's, Regardless of maybe the talent of the boxers may not have been quite what it is now. But to be on point and win 82 nights straight, that's great, bro.
Yeah.
That's greatness. That's greatness. That's true greatness. I go with Muhammad Ali just because of what he meant to boxing.
Yeah.
What he meant to boxing and everything like that. And I'm gonna have to go throw a modern goat in there. I'm probably gonna go with Bud.
Ooh.
Hey,
Man,
I'm probably gonna throw
just-
Bud in there.
Just when I
Bud.
started like being a fan of Bud, he like just
Retired?
gonna retire on me. Like, Bud, like,
And he's not
dang.
coming back.
Yeah, he's not
That's
coming
what he
back.
said.
And
But there's
his-
a lot of boxers where they say they're retired. There's a lot of rappers that say they're retired and they're coming back. Bud's not coming back. I think he's good. I think he's healthy. I think he got all his money. He
Got
beat
all his
Canelo.
bearings.
He beat Canelo
my
to walk
reason why
away.
is that the Canelo, the ability, just his talent transcends weight class.
And
transcends
nobody
weight class.
thought he would
That's
do
why
that to
I
Canelo.
started
saying?
like being a fan. I'm like, wow, like
Yeah.
I love his
Doesn't-
fighting style. He really stood up for Canelo, and he
Yeah.
won fair and square. Like he really did.
He
took
dominated.
dominated that fight, and I just was looking forward to watching him fight again. And
And he's able
Wah,
to
wah,
switch
wah.
he's able to switch up little things in his game that changes his game and makes it harder to fight him, whether it be the timing or just the speed and the rhythm of his of his punches, of how close he comes to you, or how he chooses to close distance. He's able to do it all.
yeah.
So
Now, I think if he did come back, like you said, you just became a fan. It was on Netflix. I think a lot of people didn't know who he was because casuals weren't watching boxing like that, and they became a fan of his. I
Exactly
think
what
his
it is.
stardom, if he did fight and came back to fight a couple more fights, a couple big names, he will
be making
blow
Floyd.
up.
He
I
be
think
making
he will
Floyd checks.
Oh
blow
my
up.
goodness, he would,
You're
and
making
that's
Floyd
what I was
checks.
expecting from him, truly. And you know what? I always say like that's what he keeps saying, but the way everything is lining up, you know, especially seeing like Zuffa and stuff, and they're with the ring, and he's over here buddies with Turkey. I just feel like if he were to come back, it would be something along like those lines.
Yeah, he uses the PI when he's here.
Yeah, of
You know what I mean, he works out at the PI. I mean, all of that.
And did you guys see he was doing because he was training at the PI? They started training him how to do like the power slap moves, and like it's so dope watching him just like do it. And I'm just like, dang, he's really out here just like slapping.
Have you
people.
covered Power Slap?
I have, yeah. It's pretty
It's
cool.
insane
it's pretty
to
cool.
watch it live.
It's crazy.
It's
Like
cool live.
They're just like stiffing their necks and stuff, but yeah, it's hard to
I'm
watch
good
the
on that.
women.
I'm gonna give my top 5, then I'm gonna go to Goose.
Is it
I
because
got
they don't get knockouts as much.
Yeah. And then like the rounds are shorter, and like
yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
And nobody wants to see a pre-face get messed up.
That's
Yeah,
the main thing.
yeah,
It's like I don't like seeing girls get hit.
And that one girl, it was a few months ago, but she got hit wrong and got her nose busted, and it just like her nose blew up.
Uy,
It's pretty bad.
no bueno.
Pretty bad.
No bueno.
I don't think I would date a girl that was getting slapped like that for a living.
Yeah, that wouldn't last long, brother.
Yeah. All right. My top 5, Goose, before I get to you,
Listening, baby.
because I know you're an expert. I got to go with Mike Tyson. He's, grown up in the 80s,
Sure.
not really seeing the Tyson fights, but hearing them on the radio, and, they ended very quick.
Damn.
And then
You
watching the
couldn't get
replays,
right.
man, I couldn't even afford
That's
pay-per-view back then, bro.
Tyson got him on the ropes.
Bro,
Yeah, the gray box back in the day,
To the
bro.
side. Give him one straight, quick punch up the middle right in the kisser.
That's such
right
a
in
good
the
idea.
kisser.
I'm gonna go back and like watch, like actually listen to it. It would be so fun.
Hey, look, I'm gonna announce. I can do plenty of broadcast voices.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying? I got it all.
let me keep getting my
Good
top 5. You can do your broadcast voice after the show.
Run
I
it.
was gonna do it. I
Even
was
more.
gonna do it. all.
Muhammad Ali, definitely greatest of all time in my mind. Just with marketing, with everything he did for the sport, got to go with Muhammad Ali. Sugar Ray Leonard. I love Sugar Ray. Like I said, in the 80s, that was it. Boxing, that was the height of boxing to me in the 80s. Roy Jones Jr.
Love him.
Man,
Yeah.
my favorite fighter of all
I
time.
love Roy Jones. I still cry every time I see the highlight
Yeah.
of him getting knocked out by Antonio Tarver.
hurts.
Especially with
It
Tarver
hurts,
talking
bro.
all
It
that mess right
hurts.
before the fight.
It hurts.
And Roy Jones was never the same after that. And it was sad to see.
Start fighting in Russia and get
Yeah.
knocked out. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we
man.
can't talk
ain't gonna
about
do
that.
my boy like that.
And then I got to go with a white guy, Rocky Balboa.
Stop it.
Rocky.
Rocky Balboa.
He wasn't white. He was Italian.
Same thing.
Oh man,
Goose.
that's funny. Sugar Ray Robinson, I believe, is the pound for pound greatest of all time. I will die on that hill.
Did you watch him fight? I'm
No, I've never watched him fight. I mean, I've
taking a Dre Bailey
You're
quote.
right. Shout out Dre Bailey, man. Shout out my guy. But yeah, man, well over 100 knockouts, but 170 some odd fights he fought, man. Just ridiculous, bro. My favorite heavyweight of all time is Lennox Lewis. I think the skill set that he possessed as a heavyweight was something like a super middleweight. Like the dude was like, just if you watched him fight, man, he was unbelievable.
He was
Electric,
fast.
man. Electric. Of course, Roy Jones Jr., my favorite fighter of all time. Captain Hook, man. Equal power in both hands.
Yep.
Lightning quick. When he fought Ruiz at heavyweight, that was crazy. I remember the boxing world talking about that. Like, man, if he go in here and beat Ruiz, man, he the man. He beat Ruiz that night, man.
Yeah.
and we celebrated it. I gotta go Floyd Mayweather Jr. People, and this is why you can't really talk combat sports with everyone because people like to inject narratives that they heard other people say,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they themselves really didn't study the fighter. So a lot of people,
They caught up in the story.
so a lot of people didn't see Floyd
Pretty Boy.
they didn't see Pretty Boy. They didn't watch Pretty Boy.
Yeah, Pretty
When he
Boy
was
putting them
really
boys out of
sitting
there.
people on their wallet.
different.
Putting
Yeah.
them out of there.
When he was really fighting bigger fighters and sitting them down. A lot of people didn't watch that.
I feel like Floyd is Kobe number 8, Pretty Boy, and 24 is
There
Money.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
with
after he
that.
broke his hands, though. After injuries to his hands, he had to switch it up.
He had to switch it
I
up.
mean, and then not
He
only
had
that
to.
speaks to his greatness
to
to be able to make
do
that transition.
to be able to do
and
that
go from a
makes you
mindset
really-
of, all right,
Yeah.
let's go in here and get him out of there.
Yeah.
Let's wear him down. Let's
Yeah.
beat him
Yeah.
up, and let's get him out of there. They're like, all right, let's shut down
Because
everything. make
mentally,
sure we-
that would have
make sure
probably
we good,
killed
and then we just
anybody
beat
else.
everybody.
Mentally,
Yeah.
that would have killed anybody else.
Bro,
Not him, though.
bro. To where now we just, all right, I'm just gonna show him that he ain't fucking with me.
100%.
I'm just gonna show you a different level.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
And
It's insane, bro.
Miguel
It's insane.
Angel Cotto, man. When he became one of my favorite fighters is after he lost to Antonio Margarito when he plastered his hands when he was cheating, and he
That was
came
wild.
back Puerto Rican parade weekend and absolutely obliterated this dude. I became a Miguel Angel Cotto fan that night. Been one of my favorite fighters since, man.
He took
We go by
him.
favorite fighter. Hey,
Love
I mean, if we go by favorite, we could throw it out.
Love
I like Marquez. I liked
Oh, yeah.
Marquez, bro. His countering ability was insane, bro.
He was drinking his pee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big like
Provided.
live on camera though.
See, that's the injection of the narratives right there. Look, I don't have nothing to do with him drinking pee-pee, all right?
Oh,
But
man.
but his countering ability,
Yeah.
insane, dude. I remember whenever the first fight I think I seen him was maybe like, I think it was maybe either the second or the third Pacquiao fight. It was the second or third Pacquiao fight, and Pacquiao won. I felt Cotto. I felt not Cotto.
Marquez.
I called Marquez. I felt Marquez won that fight. You know, I was watching. I felt like he Pacquiao usually is a bulldog. He's right at everything.
Yeah.
He wasn't like that with Marquez, bro.
Nah,
He wasn't like that with Marquez, bro.
Marquez, a hell of a counterpuncher,
Man,
man.
bro, he was
and
stinging his
Pacquiao was
ass.
fully aware of that. And the last time they fought, he caught him, and he never woke up. And I gotta throw my guy James Toney in there, man. One of the best defensive fighters ever. James Toney. James Lights Out Toney, one of the best defensive fighters ever.
Only boxer to ever sack up and come on over to our area.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
MMA fighters always going to boxing, but
Right,
boxing
right,
they never go
right.
back.
We can't.
Tony did it.
We absolutely. He got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he did.
But
Randy
we
Couture.
absolutely respect no
Yeah.
boxer
Yeah.
has more
He's
respect for
respected.
MMA
100%.
fighters than James
100%.
Toney does.
100%.
No other fighter has more respect.
James Toney.
From-
And we're gonna have a
from
whole
MMA.
show on this soon.
About that, yeah.
We're gonna have some boxers in here and other UFC fighters to talk about those crossovers and how come
Love that.
MMA fighters go to boxing, but boxing never comes to MMA.
Yeah.
But
Man, I
they
have
like to
bring her
talk
in
a
for
lot.
that one,
And
too.
Yeah,
but
we'll bring
boxing
you in for
is
that for
also
sure.
king. Like I'll ask you right now, do you think boxing is the fundamental start to any combat sport? Like you
Yeah.
need to know stand up, right?
I think stand up. If my kid, let's say my son fights, right? The first things he's is boxing,
Mm-hmm.
wrestling, jujitsu.
Yep.
If you got boxing, wrestling, and jujitsu, you can whoop anybody.
Yeah. I argue with somebody about the jujitsu discipline, and they swore up and down that they would not recommend putting their kids in jujitsu. I
No,
say
it's
you
really
have
good for
got to
them.
be kidding
Yeah.
me.
Well, here's the
You are
thing.
insane.
You take that
You don't
person.
believe
You take that person.
Hmm.
You bring
What?
them. You take them to a gym.
Yeah. They
You
can do something.
You can be a pretty girl. Find a pretty girl that's been training
Yeah.
there for a while.
Pin you
and let
up.
him roll with him. Let him
Yeah.
roll with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
See
saying?
what you do.
My son, I took my son. My son's 16. My son was there. I had him roll with Haley Collin.
Oh yeah.
I had him roll with her. You could see the look. He's like, holy
What
shit,
is going on?
Yeah, bro.
You don't know.
You gotta
This is
learn.
crazy.
You don't know.
You gotta
Yeah.
learn this. You gotta
Unbelievable.
learn this, or
Yeah, man.
you defensive.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: anybody can land a lucky punch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anybody can land a lucky punch,
100%.
right? I think I'm one of the best strikers in the world. But it takes one mistake and
Yep.
you can get knocked
Lights
out,
out.
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
I've never seen anybody get a lucky submission.
Nope.
Never seen
That is
anybody
not luck.
luckily
100%.
dominate
That
somebody
is not
on the
luck.
ground. Never seen
Pure
it.
skill
all
right
You know what I'm
technique.
saying?
Yeah.
If I grab, I can strike. I can strike with anybody. I can knock anybody out. But truly, if I grab you, you are finished. You are finished.
Yeah.
The minute I get a hold of you, you're effectively a toddler.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
For real. The minute I
Yeah,
grab a hold of
real
you, you're
talk.
effectively a toddler. There's nothing that you could do to stop me from snatching off one of your limbs or just choking you unconscious.
That's so scary.
Elaine, have you ever trained?
No, I've done mitts with Jeff Mayweather, which is where I drive.
Jeff,
I've never
man.
been hit. And one time he's like, Elaine, do you want to get in here and spar? I was like, no, I'm not trying to get hit. He
Not
was like,
interested.
Well, we're
You're
we
not
have
trying to
gloves.
box.
We're gonna have you and Adair spar right now live on the show.
let's go. Let's go.
She did Muay Thai for like 11 years.
Yeah, no,
She's a
I'm not
kickboxer.
afraid. I'm really not.
Another dope
And
discipline.
she knows jujitsu.
Muay Thai is another dope discipline, man. But for people to argue about jujitsu, man.
Yeah.
come on, stop
Rolly
it, man.
Romero has a brown belt.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he does.
yeah, that guy. That
I didn't
guy
know
knows
that.
A couple
how
of
to
brown
fight.
Bro, we've
belts,
seen
man.
fighters, we've seen boxers get in street fights. What ends up happening? They end up grabbing each other. It always ends up in grappling.
It really does.
Every time.
Yeah. All right, we have another clip. Why does this only happen in combat sports? You might need the headphones for this one.
And shout out to my frat brother Frank Trigg too, man. One of the
Frank
OG
Trigg.
UFC
I didn't know that. Was
yeah,
guys.
guys,
He's a ref
Here
now.
you guys
Yeah.
are in here.
Oh man says like, oh, I'll beat LeBron James in basketball.
It doesn't play basketball.
That doesn't happen. Why does it happen with combat sports? That's crazy. That's how crazy the male ego is.
Yeah.
It's an insane thing.
I never thought about that really until just now.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Well, because, dude, that's how I frame it to people. Because, I started training while I was playing, and people would be like, oh, yeah, but I could definitely beat some of those guys. I'm like, bro, no, you couldn't. And I'm talking like, hey, this is like them coming and say, hey, I could beat you at football. Like, they don't practice football. Like, well, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, well, they practice fighting all the time.
All day.
You don't practice fighting at all.
Probably
So,
more than
when it makes
basketball
sense,
and football
yeah,
players
yeah,
But I
practice.
beat you 400. Yeah.
Yeah, no question.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
That's facts. You never hear it. You never hear it in any other sport.
Yeah,
You
it's
never
wild.
hear it in any other sport. Dudes be like, oh, LeBron's terrible. I was like, well, then it won't be like, oh, even I could beat LeBron. It's, oh, well, Jordan's better.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
say
it's-
Jordan. They'll leave it at, oh, Jordan's better. But nobody's
put
like,
one of
yo,
the other best
I'll go
of all
put-
time
I'm
against
willing to-
not themselves, right?
Right. None of them was like, oh, I'll bet my whole check.
Yeah.
I'll bet my life savings that I could go and beat LeBron. Bro, the amount of people that are like, dude, I'd probably knock you out. The amount of people that come to me because I lost because I've lost, and I've only lost to the best in the world.
Sure.
Like the absolute
These are the
best.
top fighters
Top five,
on the planet.
top 5 on the planet. You get what I'm saying? Like I've only lost to the top fighters on the planet, right? But these guys are like, oh, bro, I could beat you. This person can beat you. You're trash. You suck. You this. You're that. It's like you can pull up to the gym. This is the thing about fighting. You would never get to play LeBron 1-on-1. So that's part of it.
You can
You
fight
can
me,
come to
though.
my gym and you
Yeah.
can come to my gym and throw in the gloves.
roll.
You can come to my gym and throw in the gloves. Not one person has accepted. It's a lot of crazy talking. The minute it's like, okay, name, date of birth, and what airport you flying out of. It's you got beat by Pereira. You suck. Pereira must have just did a lot of damage to you.
Shama.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's some shit like that,
Yeah.
but it's never them showing up and actually showing up to the gym. You know what I mean? Which makes me think like whenever these other they show up to these other fighters' gym, the dudes that actually they must have already known that they were to some degree
Yeah.
going to take a light on them. They had to have.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. The dude, the guy that shows up and actually press and test to find out for all of these other trolls. Bro, I'm gonna do you
I can't
bad,
wait.
bro.
Like,
It will
set it
truly be a
up.
life changing
So you're
day
not
for
gonna
you.
pull punches like Sean
It
Strickland
will
did
truly
against.
be a life changing day for you. I'm gonna show you what it's like to truly be hit by me. For real.
I don't understand why people get into it, man. Don't do it, bro. I done seen these dudes.
It's wild,
One
bro.
Officer I work with on his own gym.
Like you see right here in the
Las-
comments.
Las
I'll
Vegas
fly to
Jiu-Jitsu.
Las Vegas right now. Quit playing, bro. Pull up.
Okay.
Shout out,
Pull
shout
It
out.
is an open.
we're gonna run
It is
it.
an
Stop it.
open invitation.
Stop it, man.
Please
stop.
Please
At GK Bros.
do it.
What's
Stop.
your weight?
Please
What's your
do
weight?
it.
What's your weight?
Stop it, bro.
I don't even care what your weight is. You could be 100 pounds heavier than me. You could be 100 pounds lighter than me. Just show up.
Why do
I just
people
want one of
do
y'all to
this,
show
man?
up.
Yo, put your
serious.
IG in the comments too,
Why
so we
do
could check you out.
We're matchmaking right now.
Yeah, we're gonna matchmake
Unbelievable.
at GK Bros.
People get themselves
fly
into these
to
pickles,
Vegas right now.
man. Why?
But,
He
like,
gonna get himself into a pickle, and I'm gonna show him what the deal is.
We will pick you up at the airport. We'll give you a free ride,
that
free
was a
Uber
good
ride.
one. I got that one.
Hey,
Bars.
Wait, what'd he say? What'd he say?
he gonna
Repeat
get
it,
himself
repeat it.
into a pickle, and I'm gonna show him what the deal is.
Oh, he has got
I
some
told you I got bars, Quan. Don't be questioning me, bro.
You got it.
That's hilarious. I really do think it's like that testosterone and like all that
man,
ego,
it's the
man.
ego. It's the male ego, man.
It's like,
It's the
man,
male ego.
that's why women live longer than men, because it's like, y'all was like, let's see who can jump off the roof better, and like,
Whoa.
Wait,
you know, all
well,
this
now
other
you're getting
stuff.
into some other
extreme.
things.
Come
Let's
on.
get into some other.
It's
Have you
always
ever
that.
jumped off the roof?
That's extreme.
It's
right there.
fun.
That's-
It makes you feel alive.
See,
all right.
point proven right here.
So that's not why.
fun.
The reason why women live longer, man, because we take on all the stress, we take on all the dangerous stuff for y'all.
Thank you.
It's our
with you on that,
pleasure.
All right, we do got a clip. Speaking of women's sports, we have the WNBA All-Star Game highlights.
Stud buds.
Tips it alive.
Stud buds?
Williams from
Oh.
4-point range.
You should have saved this one when Coach was here.
When we were down by 11. She drew that up. She knew who she wanted to pass it.
Jonquel up to
See,
10 points.
you're that guy.
Jamal sent
You're that guy.
Jamal
bro.
sent this video in.
Asia
Unbelievable.
Wilson can't finish it. Clark gives it underneath.
Bro, this is the All-Star game, bro. This is the best of the best of the best.
And they still put up like 130 apiece.
5 seconds left in the third.
I mean, we don't see that in these
Able to
highlights.
hit that one. Jeez. As Clark went for the steal.
Even
Is
the
this-
commentators laughing. That's crazy.
Is this why you don't cover WNBA?
Asia Wilson.
Oh,
I mean, it validated the reason why I'm not in a
Yikes.
hurry, but I'll make my way.
And we've
out there.
talked about this all the time about the lack of female support for the sport.
sports. Yeah, that's true.
But you have your complete reason as to why you don't like covering it. And I think we just saw why you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the sport. I love the W.
I do too.
I do. But
I didn't love it until we got a team though, and I was able to
right,
actually
yeah. I've
go
been
and
watching
have
since,
some of the
96.
support.
I've been watching since the first.
And I
game.
watched the first game.
Right.
I still
Yeah.
got that on VHS
Absolutely.
because it was
Bro,
the
who
Sparks.
is one of the twins? I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Oh, is that my
somebody
man?
in the
That's my
hood.
man.
I don't know.
Charlo?
Who, I don't know who that
Charlo?
is, bro. Throw that ain't the IG, bro.
Jamal?
Throw the
Charlo?
IG.
Throw the IG on there.
Oh wait.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Ring a bell, ring a
That's
bell.
my boy. That's
got
my
you
boy.
riled
No,
up.
no, no. Yeah, that's my boy. That's
Man, he
one
got
of the
you
Gordon
riled
twins.
up.
That's one of the Gordon twins. This bad. Look, don't be doing that, bro.
Don't do
Don't
that.
be
You got-
doing that,
my
bro.
fault. You got that
Don't be
man
doing
hyped
that.
up
That's
on
my-
me here,
Fight
bro.
one of us in here.
Now basketball. This is who I think it is. Kevin Gordon.
He said
Best
Ken.
period.
Hooper.
Oh, it's Ken. Oh, damn, it's Ken. I ain't gonna say nothing. What up, Ken?
Like,
No,
Ken's
bro,
not-
he know his brother like that, bro. One of the coldest, like, as far as I'm a teammate, like I'm gonna give you the ball and I go get it off the rim.
Do what you do.
If you,
Yeah. Straight up.
bro,
Yeah.
I'm talking like, bro, one of the craziest shot makers I've ever played with, bro. Yeah. Some of the shots and some of the things that this dude could do at basketball is absolutely insane, bro. It was absolutely insane.
All right, let's get some more comments.
was a dog, too. Ken was a
Simply
bully.
T in the comments
Simply T, man.
said
My dude, man. Enjoying
Ali,
Texas.
Jones, Tyson Floyd, and number 5's interchangeable with about 20 boxers.
I mean,
I get
that's,
it. I
that's
get
a,
it.
That's a solid.
I get it.
That's a solid 4 right there.
He said Lomo.
James Toney, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
But,
I like Lomo. I learned a lot from Lomo.
Yeah,
I'm watching
Lomo's
Lomo
dope.
fight. He fights
Lomo's
a lot
really
like I do.
dope.
I like
Yeah.
Lomo.
Yeah, I don't think it's really. Like
Maybe
a
we'll
whole
do
lot
the
of
top.
wrong
Maybe we'll do
answers
top
here.
5 white boxers, top 5 black boxers, top 5 Mexican boxers next
Yeah, we can
time.
do that next time.
We can definitely go on that Mexican tangent for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need a
yeah.
whole list for
No
that one.
question.
We don't got much time left. Yeah, we got the lines open. The
Got
video
the lines open. You got? Is anybody in the call queue?
No.
Man, y'all got to get in the call queue. You know, I messaged everybody.
if
you know,
you
we're
wanna
gonna get
get
a little
in.
better. We're gonna get a little better and on point with the making sure.
Like
we
I
line
said,
up
it's
the calls and
preseason
everything.
right now.
Yeah,
The
you
official
know.
Testing
season
him
1
out.
starts in September. So you're preseason with us. You're
Love it.
you're
Love
a
it.
crash test dummy.
Look at that. Look at that.
Love it. Make sure if you guys are watching, to let us know what you guys want to see. We're in Vegas. We're becoming the sports capital of
We are.
the
I think
world.
we
No
are
lie.
now.
Little
Yeah, we
by
are.
little by little.
believe we've always been. I
Even
really
with
do.
even without
Even-
professional
even-
teams,
even
here, right?
before
Getting paid
professional
all
teams.
sports here,
Even
bro.
before
The players
professional
ain't the only
teams.
ones getting paid.
Like,
It's all good whenever I know this guy made 100.
Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon was packing out the Thomas and Mack,
Yeah.
18,500 people every night.
In college.
Gucci Rowe,
Yep.
Yep.
college basketball players.
Yeah.
Bro. We've been that deal here.
Yeah,
man.
we've been that.
It's been happening, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jamal, there was one in here that said, "Oh, gotta talk about this with women."
Said he had a hard time finding the sermon.
Okay, let me play this one. We got another clip. My bad. I know you guys just took your headphones off.
Oh, good.
Simply T, I sent you the full link. What are you talking about?
Shout out my boy T, man.
This is for you.
Okay.
All right. So when you see this, how do you feel?
That's weird as fuck.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Why is a nigga on their knees for you?
So he's like submissive. He wants to be down there.
I don't think he likes it.
You don't think he likes it?
No.
Ask him.
Of course he's gonna say yeah. Come on now.
Do you like it or do you love it?
Why?
You gotta ask him why.
Like
No.
why?
I enjoy the power exchange.
You enjoy it?
He loves looking up at a dominant woman.
Really?
Do you feel like women should be dominant?
It don't matter.
No? You feel like the man should be the dominant?
It depends what. You're right.
Like in control, like bark.
Nah,
Spin.
bro.
Come on.
Quad, bro.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like
Down.
There's no way.
Does he pay your
Up.
bills though?
See?
That's crazy.
But do you think men does that to y'all?
Well, they wouldn't do that to us unless we asked
So
for it,
how
right?
come? That's what I'm saying. So how come you guys want to be in control when we don't do that to you guys?
It's a different, like, form, I guess you can say. It's a
I
different
think
form.
that's a mental health problem.
Yes, for
All right,
sure.
if
Definitely a
you could
mental
give him
health
any advice, like tell him, like, man to man right now after seeing this, what
All
would
I'm
you
gonna
tell
say,
him?
You
bro,
look
just
terrible,
be
sir.
better.
Be better, man.
That's
You look terrible.
embarrassing.
This is for you.
Yeah, you look terrible.
Oh man, what in the world?
What's wrong with this
It's all
world?
bad, man.
All
I
right,
will say,
Elaine.
guys have weird kinks, man. Like as a girl, I've been asked.
Oh yeah, no. You gotta tell us now.
Yeah,
Yeah, just open up there for it.
Yeah, stop
You
on
like
that.
you want to bring out a couple DMs? We got some time for that too.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, what? Like guys are weird.
Okay,
like, they
top
really
three.
are.
Top 3 weirdest requests from men.
Man.
Go.
And you don't have to name the boxers' names.
That's,
Okay, would never.
That's crazy, sir.
I've had someone ask if I can spit on them. And it's just like a random stranger, by the way. I was just like, ew, no.
Wow.
And then someone wanted me to step, like, have my heel and, like, step on him with my heel.
On
his
where?
balls?
Like is
Just
or just anywhere?
I did that
Anywhere.
one.
Oh, she's
I was like,
she's
okay,
like, I
clear.
requested that
Not
one.
just no
I was like, I
none.
can do that. I'm just like, okay, just like hurt him. I was like anywhere, like on his hand, like just, I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, and then another one, let's see. I don't know. I just like requesting
she's thinking
just,
of
like,
something,
Yeah,
but
man. Y'all,
there's one she doesn't
it's
want to
just
say.
like really weird stuff. And I'm just like, oh, y'all weird. Like,
that's tough.
Girls
Yeah.
request some weird stuff too.
yeah. And then someone has asked me like to speak to them like that, like dominatrix vibes, and I
There's
just
no
I
way.
really can't.
Is it any? Is it
Would
any,
you respect a guy like that? Like, could you
There's no
date
way.
a guy that acted
There's
like
no
that?
way.
Absolutely
you can do
not.
that.
Like I first off, I'm a runner, so like the first red flag, I'm out
Yeah.
of it, you know. So it's like, no,
Is it any worse than these girls going to Dubai?
true.
and You know,
Yes, it's
getting
worse.
I mean,
Yes, it's
somebody-
worse. They're being paid for that. He's not being compensated for that.
Defamation? No.
He's just doing that for female attention.
I think
for
it's
the
all
for the
weird.
attention of that woman. Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Like
way
dude
worse.
said, that's a mental health issue.
That's
There's
mental
no
health.
It
way.
really is.
It really is.
Bro, but here's the
But
thing.
on the
though,
If I
other
men
had,
is
point,
if I
down
had
for
one of
it.
my
women-
friends doing that, he would not be one of my
Nah,
friends.
you can't
can't
be my
be
friend.
Would
friends
not be
no
one of
more,
my friends.
Yeah, you out.
There's no way.
Any man
If
that
one of these guys,
pedestalizes
if I
women
saw
to a
them
certain
doing that, there's
degree,
no way.
he
Outta here,
can't be a good
Yeah,
friend.
no.
He can't be a good friend. He'll
way.
always be a liability. You know, because a guy like that, he'll sell you up the river.
Oh, man,
He'll sell
no
you
question.
up the river for a woman. Then like her asking like, Do you think like women a dominant woman? You're not a dominant one because if he decided to stand up and take that leash from you and put you on the leash, you would be on the leash. So that's truly what dominance would be like. You don't have a choice. Yeah. He's choosing to let you do that. Correct. That's where that dominance thing is kind of like, and because honestly, I feel like if women could physically overpower men, we all be slaves. They make me slaves.
We sure would.
Yeah, 100%.
Like someone's 100%
like,
oh, what
which
would you
also
do?
shows that we're the compassionate and the loving gender, because we could do that to y'all and we don't. All right.
Stop. Someone said, "What would y'all do if there is no more man in the world? Who would take care of you guys?" And the answer was, "Who would we need protection from? Like,
Nature.
Nature.
The
Wait,
earth
you would
would
need
kill
protection from other women. Women hate each other.
Exactly.
We love each other.
No, they
There's another
don't.
thing.
Women
like you go around
hate
asking
each other.
men, like, would you
Women
live
hate
on a
each other.
planet with all men?
Let her cook.
And all men said no, and then like the women, would you live on a planet all women? All women said yes. Like,
see,
we're
and
nurturing.
There's the mental health
this
complex
is
again.
right when Red Tape puts up this comment, she goes and says some crazy stuff. But please tell me Elaine will be there from now on. The only one with some sense up in there.
Thank you, Tape 73. Love you.
That's that simpy shit I be talking about, bro.
Love it. I love it.
The
I
butter,
love that
bro.
zippy stuff.
Unsalted. That is unsalted butter right there, bro.
What did the
Gas me
MMA?
up.
You know what did the MMA community say? Never mind, I ain't even gonna say.
You gonna
That
gas
is
me up.
unsalted butter.
Say it. Say it,
Glaze.
Jamal.
Oh yeah.
Can't
Someone
make that
said.
up.
Someone said in one of my comments on another podcast, "Dang, they're glazing her." I was like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "Okay, I found out later."
What does that mean?
But you know what? I like my little Sims. Like, you know, there's some people that have
What?
like,
Of course
you know,
you
like,
do.
you know, they're like, I don't know. This has been thing is like someone like they want to call me mommy, and it was weird at
What?
first.
Crazy.
Am I saying too much?
No,
No, you good. No, you good. The people need to know.
Stir it up.
The
I was just
people need
like,
to know. If
we're-
you're experiencing stuff in life and you're not sharing it, what is the point?
Yeah, exactly.
Therapy, right?
Exactly.
You need to. You gotta
But
share
is that weird?
experiences.
I was just like, okay, well, I thought, but it's like, okay, well, I guess I can like, you know, overpower. I don't know. I just like went along with it. I thought it was kind of cute.
yeah. So here's the thing.
But how cute is it? How far can you take that?
True.
And how long could you take that? Is it
To
cute?
do it
Is
to
it
the
cute
point
for a
where you
quick
just
moment, or is
absolutely
it
lose
something where
respect.
you could be with that dude forever?
y'all do realize dudes don't get laid, bro. Like 30, I think it's like 30% of men between the
still
ages of
virgins.
like
Still virgins.
18 to like 40 are like virgins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
Which
just
means-
don't got game. Like,
which
just be
means y'all
funny.
all
Well,
have
the
the
thing
Literally,
is,
you just have
same
to be
they mean
funny.
they all got it's all the same guys. It's all the same guys.
You
For
fall in the
real.
same category.
They all like, because what women like in men is universal, and they don't like that.
They don't like that.
They don't like
At
that.
all.
Like, she'll accept that from that dude and all of that, but she'll go and be that for another dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think
So
those
why
weird
wouldn't you
dudes
why-
like
so
that,
that's
they
why I
got
like-
other stuff going on too.
Come on, bro. How
Mental
can you
health
be that
issues,
guy?
brother.
Mental health, and I don't trust any dude with those weird fetishes. Because
That's
if you
the dude
have
that's-
that fetish, I think you might have a fetish
you
with
do
other
anything,
things.
man.
Bro.
That are a little
If
too
you
young
do
for you to
that,
have a fetish,
you'll do anything, bro.
Dang.
and that's what's scary.
Public humiliation.
Because they all look like
you do anything.
PDFs. To me,
You
they
have
all
no-
look like
yeah.
PDFs.
You have no humility, no pride
For
as a
real.
man whatsoever.
Yeah.
Good point.
No
Whatsoever.
self-respect. Yeah, you're out of there.
And women don't like, women look for leadership, bro. They look for
Absolutely.
leadership.
100%.
Ain't no leader on
Assertiveness,
that.
a
No.
leader.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You know what I
provider.
mean? Competence.
Yes.
There's nothing
See,
about
but
that that
listen
says
to what you're
competence.
saying. Listen to what you're
Something,
saying.
yeah.
You're saying
Then you
that,
like
but
your-
you
but
also
you
said
love
you
your
like the
little
little
simps.
simps.
You love your little
Dude,
simps.
I love it
But
because
that's-
I'm just a girl. Like, I like to be treated.
But there's
Right.
a difference between
You
treated
like to
nice
be
and simple.
pedestalized. That's not treated
No,
nice.
no,
That's
no,
pedestalized.
not really.
If they're simping for you, they're putting you on a pedestal. So that's pedestalized.
What's wrong with that?
Huh? Everything. Everything's wrong that you don't respect it. It don't benefit. It don't do anything. It don't do anything.
Long
good for
term,
them
you won't
or
respect
for
that.
society.
Long term.
Yeah.
There's no benefit that comes from pedestalizing women at all. I actually.
But let me
believe-
ask you that. Do you respect that long term, or is it just like at the moment?
You know what? I just respect the effort, but I just shut everybody down anyway. So I just like love to see you suffer. Like, go ahead and bug me.
So
all
she
the
wants
time.
exactly. She wants
Like,
you
you got a
to
chance
chase.
anyway.
She wants the validation.
I don't want the validation.
That's exactly what that is.
I'm letting you but it's like you're not getting anything from
You're
me.
not getting anything from you, but you're getting something.
No,
from
I'm
him.
just I'm just validating you actually by
No.
allowing you to.
He's
to be a
validating
with me.
you. He's validating you because
Yeah,
you
you're not
because
validating
instantly
me
and
at
what woman ain't gonna think like, oh, I'm valuable, oh, I'm the shit. Whenever you have dudes that are simping after you, you get what I mean? So of course you're not going to biologically you're built to reject that because you know that doesn't meet the qualities that doesn't the man that has the qualities that women that are attracted to that doesn't exist in there.
Yeah.
Right.
But okay, let me ask
that.
you this. I feel like we should have started with this. What is simping to you? Like, what is that to a man?
Delusion creation is
I can give you a pretty good.
Stop creating that delusion, man.
No, so to me, simping is pedestalizing and certain treating a woman to a certain degree that is not reciprocated.
Got it.
In a way that is not reciprocated.
Got it.
Right? If you steady tell her, oh my God, every day you're so beautiful. So you telling her, making her feel good about herself every day, right? Where's your reciprocation for that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She don't like you like that.
If you treating a woman better than you treat yourself, you simping.
That's
Bro,
that part. That's just with
you ain't got
anything.
no self-respect.
All right, the official definition on Google
Run
is showing excessive reciprocated attention, praise, or financial support to someone, usually a woman, in the hopes of getting a romantic or sexual relationship in return and not getting
10 times out of 10, you get nothing.
Wow. Well, okay, that makes sense though, because I feel like, people were like, oh, he's a simp, but it's like the simple things that they're doing. It's just like, I don't know, like, making sure that they looked at my food or like my food restrictions or whatever, and someone's like, that's simpy. I'm like, dude, like he's thinking about me. I don't see that as simping. I don't know.
But
someone else is gonna join.
But think about that. Yeah, she's gonna hop on. So, but here's the thing.
Girls' perspective.
I gotta plug these mics in.
Oh my bad.
No, you're good.
Hold on one second. We got another woman's perspective because we don't want to
just keep giving your.
We
sound a
don't
little biased over here.
But no, it's like you don't want like everything you just said, right? You don't want that from a guy. You don't want that from a guy, right? If he's taking time out to do that, right, and you're not reciprocating anything back, right? You don't think he's doing that to other women?
Yeah, that's
how much time and how much effort is he spreading out across multiple women without any reciprocation?
Yeah. I see
you get what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
but see,
lame.
like I don't really feed into that at all because I get it all the time. So I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, you're an attractive woman. So you 100. I 100% can see that and expect that. But at the same time, though, I'm just going off of what you said. You said guys do it. Or what's wrong? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with simping is it's affected the female mind and how they view men and how they respect men to where now a man that's going to set in hard boundaries. Like I got some hard boundaries, right? I got certain things that you probably wouldn't like or you wouldn't agree with. So it'd be a lot easier for you to go with the simp.
Not me. I can't be with no simp. I need assertive. I need someone to tell me what to do.
But you said you liked it.
But you get what I'm saying, though?
So you're
That's
giving
what
them
I'm saying about
attention.
this.
No, I like when, if someone wants to come give me love, I'm not going to turn them down. And I'm not saying like love, but if someone's giving me like, oh, thank you, okay, or hey, I got you something, it's like, okay, thanks. But it's like, I don't make it like out of there.
But do you keep it real with them? Like, hey, yo,
always.
like, I take that, I appreciate this, but like, I ain't really fucking with you like that.
Always. That's me, always.
I ain't feeling you like
always.
that.
I will say.
You doing this kind of makes you look this way.
I always
to
like
me.
just friend zone them right away.
But friend zoning them is different than keeping it real with them. Do you actually tell them how this makes them look? Because if I see my boy, I'm like, bro, this lame, bro. You looking? I'm gonna tell him like, hey, yo, bro, you look lame as hell doing this, bro.
Terrible,
Any female that see you doing this for this one female that's not reciprocating to you, she'll never reciprocate or to give you any type of time or any of the type of focus that you want or that you would demand from a woman. You get what I mean?
I agree.
So yeah, nah, bro. Like what? The reason why we interact with her would even do some stuff like that is because you want access to the woman. You want to be able. He can't hit her. He can't freak her whenever he want. He can't just pull up. He can't just roll or do none of that. So what is you doing all of this for? You making yourself look like a goofy and you disqualifying yourself from women that you can actually have it with like that.
True.
You
But
know
okay,
what I mean?
wait. This point, I feel like what is it? Christina Marie. She makes a good point. It's like, what's wrong with it? This is how I see it. It's like, is it chivalry to me? And now it's called simping.
Chivalry is
That's
dead.
not
Chivalry is dead. And women killed it with a double barrel shotgun.
That's not chivalry.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever you have women, it's different. It's different. Whenever you have women sitting on and coming on and talking about how they have a roster of this guy's. Oh, I'm not going to do this for you, X, Y, Z. When I don't work to become this man, I've worked to become competent. I've worked to become a leader. I've worked to learn how to go into a room and command respect, right? Sure. So then I am supposed to simp to a woman that's not reciprocating that to me. You get what I mean? So that's the problem. There's a lot wrong with. There's a lot wrong with simping. And chivalry is reciprocated. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chivalry is something is a man's response to femininity. You know what I mean? To effeminate, submissive responses, right? So because of that, all right, I understand she's this delicate thing, so I have to make sure I'm this strong thing for her, for the world, but also be this soft, hard, protective shield that she needs whenever, you know what I mean, to be in this vulnerable space. I want to go to
T's comment too. This is talking about women fighting with each other. Fighting each other after the first 5 minutes.
Have me at the bugs. We need y'all, man. Then.
Yeah.
Hey, you seen that episode? You seen that?
And we got a Dare. We got a Dare on here. What's up, Dare?
We got a Dare.
I wasn't planning on jumping.
What are your thoughts on this simping situation?
Get closer to that mic.
Oh, well, as a professional model,
answering the last,
who's gotten a lot of attention from men. Yeah. I think what the lady said prior.
Chivalry.
No, about
the one. That's
simping.
what I was going to say. So
I was nothing's wrong with simping. I'd say it's chivalry, which is certainly hard to find these days. Everything is wrong with simping, and I think, and I've said this to Jamal before. What makes the difference between a man who simps and one who doesn't is the woman. So if you are over giving, over complimenting, sharing your resources with a woman who's not giving you anything in return,
that's the underrated
you are
part
a simp
of it too.
for that woman.
You've already done it.
If you are giving that to a woman who is giving you everything in return, now it's a healthy relationship.
Chivalry,
that's the man
then.
you want. Now it's chivalry.
That makes it true.
Because it makes like that definition clearly says it's doing it to seek, some sort of sexual advantage. So it's like,
and that's another thing about it when I think about it from like the scientific side.
Pull that mic a little closer.
Sorry. When I think about it from the scientific side, is like men, the whole idea of women dominating men, that fetish that men have is something they hand over temporarily. It's not something that you will see a man do day in and day out, second after second of his life with him. So that doesn't actually exist where a woman is dominant all the time. In those instances where it's sexual, they're giving her that temporarily because they like the feeling of being vulnerable, and they don't get to do it in real life. Because we don't allow men the space to be vulnerable. Sorry about that. Or just not having to be strong for a minute, So they do it in privacy. I think it's weird when you do it in public.
It's very weird when you do it in public.
When you do it in public and you stand on a leash, maybe he
weird.
likes that.
You crash your own value. You crash your own value.
Just imagine if you found a guy, right?
People
and then later you see a video of him doing that on the street with some girl. Like he's literally on his knees and you would be like, don't ever talk to me again.
I don't even respect you, bro.
Never talk to me again.
Can't even respect you
dude that told you, hey, I don't think you should wear that shirt. You need to go change that real quick.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what
Trying
I mean?
to tell you what
but
to do.
This the same dude that was on his knees for this girl. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't command respect. And it's a certain level of respect you have to command because it's boundaries that you have to have within a relationship to keep respect and keep
And I
what you
have to say, simps, from my experience, simps make you feel great in the beginning.
Yeah.
They really do because they say everything right, right? They're also the biggest liars. They're the most abusive people, and they cheat the most. They cheat the most because they do that with every single girl. To me, a simp is a guy who says everything he needs to say to get whatever he wants out of a woman.
He has like no standards.
And then if
he
he's
has no
already
standards
put
because
time
he
in
has
to send you those
one thing that he
compliments.
wants from you.
But here's the thing, and then also if he's already spent the time in to just and send you those compliments, he gonna feel He gonna feel, man, I done put in all this work. I done put in all of this work.
Gets obsessive
just because
and
I got this
crazy.
girl, just because she
owe me now.
fell for it earlier, don't mean I ain't finna go.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I always shut everything down from the beginning because it's like as a girl growing up in Vegas and seeing a lot of after dark stuff here, it's that expectation. It's like, oh no, I don't want to go to dinner with you for a bag or like sit with you at the table. Like, what are you expecting? Like growing
And is
up.
that hard doing? Is that hard
actually like
doing
to spend
media
time with.
in sports?
At
Dealing
the
with that because
beginning,
you're dealing with a lot of
it
men.
was really hard
shot
at the
at.
beginning. Yeah, it was really hard at the beginning,
We're shooters.
But even now, like, but I have ground rules. Like, I don't date anyone I work with, just because like I really want to be respected in my field. And so it's like, if I work with you or if I see you all the time, it's off limits. And I do a lot of athlete management in the background, and I work with the athletes like hand to hand. So I kind of carry myself in a very respectable way. Like, I'm not over here giggling, gaggling.
And
in
the men
corner.
can tell which women in media are the ones giving it up.
And we do respect that. We do understand the difference in that. But still, though,
yeah, they still shoot their
a girl
shot.
look good.
They're gonna
shoot.
It's gonna
be the same regardless.
The funniest part is like when they're doing it on camera, and I'm over here like, dang, I know your wife. Stop. Like.
Oh, that's bad.
It's just that those kind of I'm a girl's girl, so I just don't like when I'm put in those kind of situations. Like, dang.
Wait. You don't know him and his wife's situation. You don't know their shtick.
I'm over here like, dang, camera rolling, and I'm over here editing it out.
I know we ain't edit. We don't edit now. That's what we do.
I will say. I think athletes. Well, not just athletes. I was like people with a lot of money and resources, access. They have they don't care.
Yeah.
They just don't care because they've gotten to a level where I get whatever I want when I want it. If you don't give it to me, I'll go somewhere else and get it over here.
Yeah.
And I know because when I started covering like MMA media, which was like just a few years before I met him. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Didn't matter who it was.
Yeah, and the thing too that I've noticed, like people in power, like they will easily shoot their shot. And one thing I admire about men so much is that they are used to being turned down, or what is it, rejected. Like they go through rejection.
Take my ball and go home.
Yeah, like they take
not a big
rejection
deal.
very well.
Hey, yo, the MMA fan, they understand.
And it's like,
I take
it's
my
all
ball and go
rejection.
home.
It's like I admire that about men, that they're like, oh, okay, whatever. They shoot their shot with each other. Like, oh, would you do this? And they're used to that rejection. As a woman, it's hard for you to be like, oh, okay, like, I don't want to be rejected, so I might as well just like stay over here and be cute. I don't know, but I really do admire that.
That's how it's supposed to be. But the thing is, though, women have told men that they don't want to be approached. Why are you talking like I seen this video, Shuddy, like my man just came up and he was respectful as hell, bro, and the way she did it was so bad, dog. It was so bad. And then not only that goes back to that becomes the same as the dude crawling on the ground for girl. Because if other girls see you get rejected by a girl, they don't want to be the girl that takes the guy that's good. They takes the guy that nobody wants. You get what I'm saying? So that's why men don't approach the way that they used to now. Men are smart. Men aren't going to shoot their shots.
Smart.
Real talk. Men aren't going to shoot their shots. The shots that are going to be shot at you are going to be from the guys who normally get favorable response from women. You know what I mean? And that's how you end up in the abundance of just small. It's a very small portion of guys that are sleeping with all the women.
Especially here in Vegas.
It's period. This is all throughout human history. I think, what did they say? 40% of males have procreated. Throughout all of human history, only 40% of males have procreated.
The rest of them died off?
90% of women have procreated.
Yeah. That don't add up at all.
How?
Well, how?
Yeah, how?
Because they're having
there's more women in the world
all the
than
women
men.
are procreating with the same men.
Same dudes.
They're procreating with the same men.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Women have a preference. So like I said, what does it mean to not settle? It means I'm not taking anything less than my preference. Than my preference. What is it? But then when you get into all the preferences of women, it checks the boxes of the same men. The same men check these same boxes, right? So when women are like, yo, I don't want to be approached. I just want to be left alone. I want to keep it professional and things like that, right? Who are going to be the ones that listen? The men that respect women, that want the respect, that have respect to, they're going to listen to what you say. And they're going to give you that. The ones that are going to shoot at you and that are going to come for you are going to be the ones that are disrespectful, that don't give a fuck about what you say or any of that, right? Those are going to be the ones that are going to take that because they don't respect what women have to say. They don't respect your boundaries. You get what I mean? So that's where women, you have to be careful with this. You know what I mean? Like, think about how often do you work? Is work pretty much your life? So you're probably going to find somebody within your job realm.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So you to be like, yo,
spend 90% of your time. Well, that's why affairs happen predominantly at work, because you spend more time personally with people at work all the time. You start sharing about your life, on break. What are you talking about? What are you laughing about? Now you got inside jokes. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up
My work husband.
Your work
Work husband.
Never
No,
trust
no,
that.
no.
That's how it starts.
Female, woman
Right
officer.
there.
That's why, like, a woman that's like nurses,
Nurses are the worst.
nurses,
Nurses are the
female police
Oh, they want
officers.
the doctor.
Girls, women in corporate, where there's actual hierarchies, right? Like where like your relationships within those rankings are terrible, bro. It's terrible. That's terrible to find them because she's going to have like women want leadership.
Yeah.
And I got
They
another
submit
rule
and
to
they
play.
break for leadership. So if you have a hierarchy, especially in a police officer, oh, that's my sergeant, you have to do whatever he says and shit like that. You think he might not give her a little order? She get a little tingly down there for him?
I got another rule to play. Put on your headphones.
That's the thing.
Put on your headphones.
Same thing with personal trainers. Personal trainers and coaches too. That's why most female fighters are smashing their coaches or somebody in a high ranking within the gym.
That's wild.
That sucks.
Just human nature.
I don't do coffee dates.
Okay.
But if I
saw
am
that.
going to do a coffee date,
Gotta
I
spend
am
$150.
requiring $150 to go on the coffee date.
Starbucks. Well,
And I get that, like, you guys just want to do a quick vibe check. You guys just wanting something more
terrible.
low stakes. Like, you want to see, like, if you actually connect
Look
with a
at you.
person. I can understand that from a man's point of view, but from a woman's point of view, I don't want to waste my time
Ma'am.
either.
ma'am, look
I
at
don't
your
want to be
face.
too emotionally invested. I don't want to have to put up all my time getting ready, getting dressed, driving to the location. That's gas right there.
You're not gonna look
So,
any different than you do right now.
I need
sweetheart.
$150
It's not.
to go on a coffee date. Otherwise, we can go do an actual activity that requires more effort, such as dinner, drinks, an activity,
Dinner, coffee date.
a festival, a museum, something that requires a bit more planning and effort than a coffee date.
on the
But
first date.
if we must do the coffee, date, like if you're so big on going out to coffee, because I've been seeing like a lot of guys want to do coffee lately.
Exactly.
If you're so big on wanting to do that, then I need $150.
Now, coffee dates are to see if I want to take you on a real date. It's not a real date. And if you want 150, she's not getting any dates. I'm sorry.
She's not-
This
I
woman
was
is
just
not
about
getting
to say
any
that.
dates.
What's-
That's why
what
she's
what her
saying
follower
this.
account look like? How many people follow
Hey,
her?
here's
No,
the
serious.
sheet.
That's how
It's
you
somebody
can check that.
that'll take it, bro. I just told y'all
simp.
30% of niggas ain't getting nothing.
That's a simp.
They're getting nothing. So some dudes will take that. Do I recommend it? Hell no. You know
Darren,
I mean?
what are your thoughts?
I don't think she looks as bad as how y'all like. How y'all trying to like? She's below average.
Yes.
But she's kind of teetering the average.
Yeah, below
The
average,
The
you
average.
can't be
line-
talking
the
like
average.
that.
You can't
she's-
talk
she's
like
the-
that.
Can't talk
No,
like that
no,
below
no, no.
average.
She's teetering the average. She's teetering the average line very heavily.
Adair, what are your thoughts?
I got a couple thoughts. So, one, again, like you said earlier, men listen to women. Men know that girls like coffee. All right. So, that's kind of like a go-to for guys, especially guys that don't really understand women and how
Yeah.
to get women. It's like, okay, what can I get her to go to that I think that she would like, right? Coffee is a pretty easy go-to. Another thing is, I don't think she's getting offered to be taken on real dates
not.
like
No,
that, which
she's
is
not.
why
She's not.
she's getting offered like
A lot
let's
of
go to
coffee dates,
real
right?
quick,
Yeah.
right? Now, if you're gonna charge 100, I love coffee.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to be
I
seen in
love
public
coffee.
with you.
I mean,
Nobody
that
wants to be seen in public with
could be a possibility because of the fixation, the ideas that men have on what these dates should look like. If I'm gonna go out and spend money with her this much, take her to a steakhouse, whatever, be seen in public, she needs to look a certain way. Some
It's
guys,
not even that, bro. Is she dropping them draws at the end of the night off of this 150?
I
Is this
don't-
150 guaranteeing me
Well,
some cheese?
she's obviously not dropping them
you
in the
gotta be
morning.
getting, like here's the thing: if you paying for something, I need to be getting something in value of return. Me chilling with you drinking coffee is not valuable to me unless you would have to give me, you know, the type of game you would have to
I
be
think
dropping.
it would be cool if she was like, spend $150 with me, and then we're gonna learn something. Like we're gonna do something. Like it has to be something with, I don't know.
I'm not giving a woman money.
Money
Maybe.
just changes the whole dynamic.
But to
dog.
come sit
That's
and
a
have
trick.
coffee with
That's
you?
a prostitution,
Yeah,
right?
that's
That's prostitution
prostitution.
at that point. If I have to pay
Now
just
you're a
to
hoe.
see you,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
gotta
you're a
pay
hoe
just
now.
to see you.
Yeah, you're a hoe.
You know what I'm saying? What's the difference between that? And then here's where, and this is like probably an average chick, works a job, don't really be nothing crazy or
she
nothing like
looks
that.
average.
But here's my thing
She
though.
look like she might
here's my
work
thing
at
though. At this
Starbucks.
point, what she's saying, why wouldn't I just go to a strip club or go get a like? You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
For 150?
Absolutely.
I mean,
for 150?
For like, and then she gonna look a lot better than you.
She definitely is.
You get what I
But
mean?
what is having
It's like-
coffee taking so much out of your time?
Exactly, and
During
that's
the
another
day.
thing.
Like,
Y'all just
Right.
don't like hanging with us or something.
You must not
like.
like-
I like hanging out with women. You know what I'm saying? I love the
thoroughly enjoy
company
it.
of women. But it's like,
Thoroughly
bro, it's like
enjoy
it's
it.
like women
What are we
don't
talking
like
about here,
It's
bro?
like women don't like. It's like women don't like our company, and they shooting themselves in the foot with this because
Big time.
like we like to pursue. We like to hunt.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really
It's a man's
we
nature.
We truly hunters. We like to ain't nothing like, hey man, I was gay and I was talking to her. I showed her this, I did this. We love that shit. Well, that's the type of things we tell our boys about.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? The thing is though, the reward system has changed now. Now it's just expected. And the entitlement. The entitlement has become
Entitlement is
insane.
crazy.
The entitlement has become insane. You
I
get
just
what
don't know
mean?
why you just don't say no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
just
what I
say
was gonna
no.
say. It's
around.
like, okay, it's good to have standards and boundaries, but you don't have to go to the internet and say, hey,
Yeah.
you know, X, Y, and Z, like send me 50.
But people are
Especially-
taking
especially
that
that
looking
looking
like
lowers
that.
your
internet right now.
value, you know, as you know, let's say someone wants to take you on a nice date. It's like, okay, well, she's expecting
Right.
You
And
out
then
of
he
there.
The
sees
minute you
that
say that,
video.
the minute you say that, now I don't want to take you
I'm not
nowhere.
fooling with
Exactly.
you.
I don't want to take you. I
All
don't
right,
want
let
to
me
take
let
you
me
nowhere.
get to some of the comments real quick. Christina said, "Coffee is the way out, so you're not stuck at a dinner." From a female perspective,
Yeah.
She's getting asked to coffee dates at 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Under the
Nobody
cover
wants
of
to see.
darkness.
said-
Nobody
I mean,
wants to see her during the
said
day.
something
You
about
said
it.
that?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
nobody
you
wants to be
wild
out
as
with her
fuck.
during the day. I just said that.
She did say
Hey,
something
said
about
we
getting
going
up in
to
the morning,
Starbucks
though.
last call.
But nobody wants. Nobody wants to
Starbucks
be
last
out
call.
with you
taking her
during
to
the
the
day.
Starbucks on
Yeah.
Trop Indicator.
Nighttime
Come
coffee is
on,
very
bro.
European.
Yeah.
It's very sexy. Okay.
Okay.
A nighttime coffee can be a very sexy thing. I think she's talking about in the morning.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a little coffee date. Like, you know, it's quick, it's easy. It's
smells
I
nice
love
in
coffee.
there.
You get to
like,
know
no
one another. I don't
compromise.
see the problem.
Yeah.
What's the issue with
Yeah.
getting to know one another?
Yeah, and it's like, it's true. I will say from my friend's perspective, my friend Rax, and you know, he's the girl in the group, but he has so many stories. Like
He's the girl in the group.
he's like a
you ain't gonna let
VIP
that
host
slide,
in
bro.
Vegas, but he's like, when he's around us, we just, you know, talk about everything. And he's told me like wild stories from a man's perspective where he's liked a girl, taken her out, spent money, done all of this stuff. And it's like, you can tell that she wasn't there for me. Or like,
simped and it
they're
didn't
not
work.
there.
So he's a
Yeah,
simp.
like,
He's a
you know,
simp.
you,
He simped and it didn't
I got a
work.
story.
Rax, I
What are
didn't
we
say
talking
that.
about?
Bring him
I
on the
didn't
show.
say that.
Bring him on the show.
I just thought of a story.
And you know,
He
it's
said that it
and
didn't
it's
work.
hard hearing, you know, his point of view. I'm just like, oh, Rax, like, you know, what
no,
do you mean?
we ain't
like,
all or
you
nothing.
know?
We grown.
Listen, we have
Yeah.
another
We'll have coffee with
podcast that we're going to be doing on the network called Turn
The
a Sip
sip-
Around.
The
Turn
sip-
a sip around.
We're going to
Yes.
bring your boy on the show.
Yes.
And we're going to tell him not to sip. Teach him how not to sip.
Rax, we got
Give
you.
him
No,
some
hey,
morals.
all right,
Turn the
so how
sips
about
around.
this, right?
Give him some morals
So,
real quick.
so let's say we'll just say somebody I know, right? Somebody I know flew a girl out here to Vegas.
Mistake number one.
Pay for like, but it's supposed to be like a birthday or whatever, right? Pay for the ticket, pay for the room.
Her birthday?
For her, it was for her friend's birthday. So her and her
friend's
friend came out here. It was supposed to be a little shindig,
Terrible.
whatever they supposed to be doing, whatever for the birthday. All right.
Okay.
My man's take her out. Pull up. Damn, I almost said too much. All right, so take her out to eat. Take her to brought her to a very exclusive place. We'll say not even to eat, but before this, brought her to an exclusive place where only getting in this motherfucker by inviting if you somebody, right? So he brought her there, right? Certain friend wouldn't allow her to be in, wouldn't allow him to bring her in there, all right? But took her out to eat, like took her to go grab her some smoke, like put her up in the Cosmo. Put her up in the Cosmo. They like, oh, it's a party or whatever, right? They said he couldn't come, so they wouldn't let him come to the party, right? Come to find out, he paid for that room. Then he bought another room at another spot so him and her can kick it, right? Like, all right, so we don't want to be around.
Oh,
so
he
you want her-
extra simped.
look, bro.
He
Look,
simped
bro.
plus
Listen,
some.
bro.
That
he did
is
this.
insane,
Listen
sir.
to me,
That's
bro.
called overtime
So he's
simping.
supposed to. So look, bro was supposed to pull up after the party was done or whatever. She was supposed to come, whatever was with him.
Left for somebody else.
Never heard. Didn't hear from him the whole night. Got the room. Then got the room. Hold on. Got the room the next night.
No.
What you mean the
Yeah.
next night? Like hoping he would hear from her
No,
again?
listen to what I'm saying, bro. Shooters shoot. Like I said, whenever he feel like he already done made an investment, he gonna feel like he's owed, right? So it's like, all right, I just gotta at least complete the mission. At this point, right? Next day.
Who is this?
That is
I'm not gonna
heartless.
say
That is
on my soul. I
Bring
would
him on
never
the
say.
show
I would
next.
never say this.
That is
but
heartless,
look, we
bro.
supposed to be going somewhere.
They'll be on the
right?
first episode.
Next day we supposed to be going somewhere. Wow, bro, don't pull up for hours, like late. And he pull up with Shorty. All right, let's say whenever this guy came out, the day before when they rode, she was in the back. She, we can go get in the car. she in the back. Oh, she in the front today. She not budging. So, don't trip. Get in the back. Bro, look at her feet, bro. Nothing but bags, bro. This nigga done went and took her shopping. Shoes, everything. Then went straight up, tricked off
got her
everything.
shoes?
And went and took everything. I'm talking multiple bags.
Took his headphones off.
Multiple
He's done.
bags and everything, right? So he go, so while this whole thing going, right? I'm like, all right, bro, shit, let's just go ahead. So he like, oh, I gotta drop her off. She got an emergency. You know what I'm saying?
She got
an emergency. She's like, I guess she's saying her friend or somebody that she was with then took her ID or whatever. They throwing her stuff out there. She got into it. So she's got to go back and handle the situation and she ain't going to be able to get home and all this and that, right?
She has some emergency weenie waiting.
Listen what I'm saying, man. Let me progress this. So we go, pull up, drop her off, right? She get out the car, got the bags, everything.
Oh,
all
she
of that.
grabbing the bags.
she
The
got
bags will not be left.
Bags.
There's no
She got the
emergency
bags.
bad enough
She
to
got the
leave the
bags.
bags.
She got the bags. Left, go. He like, all right, I'm gonna pull up. She was like, I'm gonna hit you up whenever I'm done with this. And I'm gonna come stay with you because he got a room back to MGM and shit. Right? Got a suite.
You'll be in it by
nice
yourself.
Little
sir.
setup. Nice little setup.
Yeah.
So instantly, I'm like,
I'd have
bro,
took the
think
first
about
key
this,
from
bro.
him.
I'm like,
Like, what are we
instantly. So
talking about?
I'm instantly scolding him. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
You did?
Like,
Of
I'm that
course.
friend.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
gonna.
he's
not
that-
gonna-
he's that guy.
I'm that friend. I'm like, bro, what is you doing?
If your
bro?
friends
This
aren't
shit-
doing that,
this
if
shit
they're letting
lame
you
as
simp,
hell, bro.
there's no way.
You know what I'm saying? This shit
Those
lame
aren't
as
your
hell.
real
And
friends.
Dennis, all right, bro. She says she's going to woo this and that, woo that. Whole night go by, she don't hit him up. He don't hit it, and I'm talking about we dropped her off. It was still daylight.
Used and
You know what I'm
abused.
saying?
Yeah.
Dropped her off, none of that. Not trying to hear nothing.
Wow.
I hear him the next day. He call her on the phone like, "Oh, you done played me. I want the bags
Oh,
back."
now you realize
Yeah,
it.
yeah. He like, I want
It's too
everything
late
back.
now.
He
Oh
want
my
the
God.
bags back.
Too
He
late
like,
now.
I'm canceling your flight home, everything, all of this, right? But I'm like,
I mean, cancel the flight though.
yeah, cancel the flight.
you can go
bro,
through with
but
that.
At the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
you done already took the L, bro. This already an L.
Yeah, you can go through
You know
with the
what I'm saying?
And you already knew deep
That ain't
down.
gonna make you
And this
feel
when
no
I
better.
found
though.
out that he was. This when I found out he paid for the room that they was staying
That's
in, and shit, bro.
insane, bro.
Like
Look,
everything.
look,
And then
look.
I found her wallet. underneath his seat. So the wallet that she said she had to go back get, she had it on her.
She
She
had
just tucked it under bro's seat.
And
So
forgot.
she'd be like,
Tryna
"Oh, I
act
don't
like
have
she
it
didn't
on
have
me."
it.
Hey,
Y'all, I would say one thing growing up in Vegas, you need to send a alert to all your friends because that sounds like a group of my little friends over here just be tricking on these guys.
Yeah,
No,
I hear it's very
Easily.
easy to do
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
here.
in real time while he doing it,
And
I'm
you know what? The
telling
guys will do it. Like I've had guys tell us spend all my money,
There's no
type
way.
shit.
There's
So
no way.
it's Vegas. So
Yeah,
be careful.
I
The
will
girls
say
out here
Vegas
are-
is a little bit different of an
Yeah, it
environment. I
really-
think
it
it,
really
brings out a
is.
different side of people.
It
But
really
I
is.
also know girls that
Simp
do
City?
this all
Yeah.
the time.
Same.
It could
Simp
yeah,
City?
Simp City. Why not?
It
Simp
really
City.
is. It's a perfect place. It's a
Why
perfect
not?
mixture
It
here
is,
for those
bro.
type of
Yeah.
girls.
I don't think this.
Man, girls come out here to rob dudes. I was
Yeah.
sitting up with this
They
girl.
really
She was
do.
trying to.
I was
she
just
she was from
thinking-
Houston, and I'm talking like, bro. When I seen, bro, if she approached you, you not turning her down. This chick was bad as fuck, bro. I'm talking like bad, bro. You know what I mean? And bro, she trying to get pills to where she can drug a whole bachelor party.
Dang.
She was trying to drug a whole bachelor
It's the
party.
prettiest ones though, too.
Bro, my homie, she was trying to get the pills from one of my homies I was with. Man, he like, shit, I need $3,000. He was trying to, he was trying to smack her over the head for him to give them to her. Because how much money you about to make robbing these dudes? You know what I mean? And these dudes here for basketball, so they probably got wives and shit. So they get robbed. They can't even say nothing.
You ever see that quote that said, if a guy takes you home the first night he meets you, rob him so he learns not to bring strangers to his house?
I ain't never heard of that. That's
Never.
insane.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
You gotta
But
watch out for the carpet hose.
I will say this though. I don't expect, because I did say this, I don't expect like just like first night, like it's not a deal. Like we don't do nothing if we don't do nothing the first night. That's not a deal breaker. The only way it's a deal breaker is if you come back to my house. If you come back to my house and you put us in a vulnerable position and we don't do nothing,
Especially if you leave
we're
it there.
never hanging out again.
Really?
We're never hanging
Yeah,
out again.
especially if you leave it there.
100%. 100%.
See, to me personally, and I don't want to shit on any women who do this and have
Do
fun
it.
doing
Yeah,
this.
yes.
Do it.
But
I do
this
it.
is
I
this
will.
is just me, okay? I think women that do that
Right,
don't have
Kim.
access to do those things themselves. Because like
Yeah.
for me,
Yep.
I don't have
There's
to
no
do
way.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If
No way
I
you can
if
have
I
access to
I
do
can I don't have to do those things to
Yeah.
get those things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I get to choose somebody who can take me to those things
Yeah.
because it's an add-on to what I could already have.
Yes.
You know what I'm
girl.
saying?
Exactly.
But if you don't get to have that as a woman, you
You'll do
take it.
anything, yeah.
You take it. You just take it. You take it. You take it. Like, oh yeah, I'm playing these dudes. I'm playing these dudes. It's like, no, you actually don't really have access to any of that stuff because
Yeah.
you're not really that
That's
girl.
really what it is. And it's like, going back to what Jamal said, it's like lowers your own self-value. So like, what is your own self-worth at that point?
Right.
You know that?
Because I
you know?
say no in a
Exactly.
heartbeat. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's offensive to me. It's
Yeah.
offensive to
Yeah.
me that you feel like you could give me something
Exactly.
that a man over here who's better couldn't give me. It's offensive, or that I couldn't get it
A
myself.
lot of guys lead with that too, though. Like they've led with that.
Yeah, they
I'm just
do.
like, oh, like
If,
no,
if you
we
can't
said.
take yourself to Mastros, don't ask me to do it.
Man, fuck that. I don't care. No,
Don't ask me to do
I don't
it.
agree with that.
If you can't take yourself there, if you've
Don't
never been
demand
there
it. I get
on
what
your
you're saying.
own dime,
Like,
don't summon me.
Yeah.
no, from
Don't
like,
demand.
Don't
Don't
demand
demand.
the
I don't mind.
summon
No,
me.
because I don't want the girl
I've
that's been
been
able
to
to take
Mastros
herself
by myself
Look,
The
before.
expectation.
Listen,
Don't
listen.
do that to
I'm not
me.
saying it.
You
Look,
can't.
Here's the thing about that though, bro.
way.
You don't like giving women experiences though. You know what I'm saying? If you taking yourself to all the fancy restaurants and everything, you're not gonna appreciate it when I do it.
Well, that's another
You get what
reason
I'm
why
saying?
it's special
so
too.
it's like,
But I'm
so,
saying, let
so
me
it's-
do that. Let
so
me-
for me,
let
that's
me
a little,
do
that's
it.
a little off pit. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Any woman that's that deep off into her bag and things like that,
But
that's
he's
why that's a
also,
red
but
flag
I know
to
what
me,
he's saying.
because
He-
you're probably
he's
not
saying
gonna
he-
appreciate it a
He's
whole
saying
lot.
don't request that.
Yeah,
let
don't
me
It
do
should
that.
be
demand.
an
Jump off with
Don't
that.
demand.
No,
I get
no,
what you're saying.
don't do
And I
that.
always say, like, as a woman that, we have our own, it's like, you always have to treat me better than I treat myself, because I'll go to Mastro's on a Tuesday with my girl just for a dinner or a drink and stuff like that. But I'm not, and by no means will I ever tell a man, take me to Nobu or like whatever.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
that's all
So
I'm
we can
saying.
shake, man. We
No,
can
no.
hit these
Weird.
Shake
I
Shack.
wanna go.
Look, we can hit these Shake Shack.
But
What's up?
I'm a
good
peep
with
game
it.
though. Like I'll take a coffee date, but then it's noted. Like, okay, you took me to coffee. Okay, boom. Okay, maybe not.
Wait,
like,
noted how?
Wait, noted
Noted
how?
how?
That's like, yeah, y'all being too vague.
No.
Let's
I'm
keep it a
saying like,
stack.
okay, I wouldn't mind
We
a coffee date.
Go miss the
but it's
restaurant
like,
reservation
if it's
off this
coffee and
convo.
then just nothing really, it doesn't grow from anything other than very casual. Then I would like kind of. That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
and if
saying
it doesn't
noted.
grow, the guy doesn't really.
Yeah, exactly.
want
And that's
any more from
okay.
it.
And it's
Yeah.
like, and it might not even pass the coffee date, but I'm not going around saying, oh, you better take me to the finest restaurants. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
no,
for
dude,
my
like,
time.
let me see what
That-
you're
just for
going
me
to do.
showing
Yeah, that's
Let
where
me
the
peep
delusion.
him how
That's
you
where the delusion
are.
sets in for
You know?
me, man.
Exactly.
Like, stop! Don't do that,
It's
man.
embarrassing.
And I
honestly.
think
very
I don't think
embarrassing.
women realize that we're numbing ourselves when we go on all these dates with all these men that have all these experiences, and then it takes
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
when you
The
actually
nice
do
guy
when you
that's
actually do
working
meet
it,
somebody,
yeah.
when you actually want to enjoy things with them, you can't because you already did it with this loser over here.
And it's the dude that
or
you
this dude
supposed to
over
be
here.
with.
You know what
Someone
I mean? Yeah,
said,
that's the
like,
dude.
That's the dude that you were supposed to be
That's where all
locked
the
in
effort
with.
and intention
And
y'all
then
want
all your
goes.
excitement is gone.
Over
all
with.
the looking forward to
Over
something
with.
is
That's
gone.
where, look, that's where all the effort and attention has gone.
Yeah.
That's why men don't put in the same.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why we
that's
not.
why.
That's why we not spelling shit out with rose petals no
Exactly.
more. Like they not going just showing up at your job with a bouquet of flowers
100%.
and doing all that. Man, we love doing. Men love. Like
100%.
shocking women, like giving them a great
Yeah.
experience.
100%.
We
That's
love
a
this
good
shit.
feeling.
You get what I'm saying? But whenever we feel like, damn man,
Yeah,
oh
she-
boy, shit, she
Yeah.
done already
She
been here.
done
She don't
already
really care
did
about
it.
that.
I ain't shit.
Like even how you just said that, right? I'm not just. But even how you said it is like, yeah, well, me and my girl, we just go there anyway. So now it's like if I take you there, yeah, it's nice, but
No,
Okay.
not at all.
But
Because
I know
I'm
how she
very
meant it.
grateful.
I
and
know how
I don't
she
know that,
meant
but see,
it.
I'm just saying that's just how it
I
sounded
know
to me.
how hard
Yeah.
people work for their money, and it's
Yeah.
like there's nothing that I need from you that I'm not looking at your person. So it's like just because I can do it, I'm not gonna not appreciate that you're doing it. Like
Sure.
thank you. You're spending your money on me. You're
Yeah.
taking me out. Your time.
Oh, yeah, I think
Which
time
that's
is
good
more
that you
valuable
appreciate
than
money.
understand.
Damn the money.
We want you to experience the experience.
Yeah, I think-
like all right, like whenever we chill, like whenever we be hanging, like whenever we're at the house and stuff like that, and I see something that's funny, like a funny video, and I show it to you. That's because I want like experience. I like to see her reaction to enjoy
He's
something. See
watched
she enjoyed the
seasons,
same. You know what I mean?
and seasons of shows all over again. Just to see.
You know what I'm saying? I've literally rewatched whole TV shows just
Oh, yeah, I've
for
done
her
that
to
too.
have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
experience. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we just want to give y'all experience, but y'all just want to go out and experience everything y'all self to make it like, yo, I don't need a man to do this.
No.
Yeah,
A lot of women, not saying all, I'm not gonna say all, but a good majority, vast
She got
majority, a
offended.
lot of women do that.
Well,
you know
I
what I mean?
think-
And they just off put themselves.
I think the idea of like, if I could do it myself, it's like we don't want to be taken to those places just to be, just for you to win us
Exactly.
over. I want to go
Exactly.
because I want to experience it with you. I want to have fun with
That's
you. I like
we got
you.
two different goals. We got two different objectives. My goal is to win you over.
Right,
I
but
want
if
her to
you've
look
already,
at me like,
if
oh
you've
my
already
God.
won her over and you're
You know what I'm
continuing to go on
That's
this
not
date,
what
so
I-
you know you're doing it. You're
When have you
enjoying
really
your
won?
time.
Yeah, you got to keep winning
You
her
gotta
over, right?
always raise the bar.
You do.
Because you started, it gets boring.
You don't have to raise the
He
bar.
gets
You just have to
complacent.
keep consistent with the things you did to get the girl.
Yeah,
Gets
girls,
boring.
really all
girls,
You smoke the same blunt every day. Eventually, you're going to need two.
we like newness.
Hello.
We like things. We like
said,
things.
hello.
We like.
I'm a
keep things
cigar guy
exciting.
myself.
All right, we got one more reel, guys.
Let's run it.
Goose, you definitely need to
I
have
definitely
that.
want to hear this one.
Hey, yo,
Okay.
Ken, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. We gonna get this straight to where we can get the call-ins a lot smoother.
Stranger danger.
A lot cleaner. Your brother could beat me in basketball. You can't. No, I'm just playing.
I must be his brother. I must be his
you
brother.
are trash, bro.
All right,
You
here we
would
go.
never beat me.
This is crazy.
All right, white college liberals pay reparations for slavery.
Do you support reparations for black people because they went through slavery?
Yes, I do actually.
Perfect. So we have Joel here, and you can pay your reparations right now. How much do you want?
jar.
What is the suffering of my ancestors worth?
I love that.
Oh, this is funny.
I love it.
More than I can pay right now.
So do you want to set up like a payment plan?
Yo, this is
Put
funny.
this on my why I love white people list.
No, but I do believe it's the responsibility of our government to take more action.
All right, pay up.
He's a Democrat.
100%.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Whoa.
Thank you for paying for the crimes of your ancestors. You have been forgiven.
You guys have the chance to
Not
pay him
exactly
for
40
your
acres
crime.
and a mule, bud.
Forgiven
Forgiven.
is crazy.
You have been forgiven for the crimes against my ancestors.
Are you a professor here?
Yeah.
What do you teach?
Oh, what is this for anyway?
It's for YouTube.
YouTube. Oh my god.
Do you support reparations for black people?
We 100% have to do this.
I think it'd be
We
a great
have to do
idea.
that.
That's funny.
And you
I
have
want to see
fun.
how it would go
Yes.
over, man.
It's funny.
Throw a jar out there and see.
It's
see
funny,
what
but it's
sticks.
like,
We should do it to a bunch of like MMA, UFC fighters.
That'd be crazy.
none of them are
empty,
going
empty
for it.
jars.
None of them are
Hey,
going
she's
for it.
racist
It's
as
not
hell.
gonna happen.
None of them are going. None of them are going.
That's
They're gonna
not
be like,
gonna
shit. I
happen.
ain't have no slaves. That's gonna be their first admit. I ain't have no slaves. They said, shit. You see where I had to train the other day? I'm working like a slave in here.
You got to go at the people that are actually acting like they care about that.
Yeah.
Drop it. Drop a dollar.
You gonna drop it in?
You
Even
really
reparations.
care.
You gonna drop reparations off in the hood? The little. You know what I mean? Hey, look. If they ever do approve reparations, just understand that's when I'm gonna start selling jewelry. I'm immediately becoming a jewelry salesman. I'm immediately becoming a car detailer. I'll have the rims for you.
If you were not an athlete, like a fighter, what would you be doing?
Probably a controversial commentator.
Yeah?
Mm.
Little
Probably.
beat dropper?
I think he would be a director.
A director?
I think he would
I'm
be
very
a
artsy.
director, doing movies or shows or something.
Love that.
Yeah, I am creative. That's actually what I plan on. I would like to transition to after fighting. Would be
Yeah.
like storytelling,
Yeah.
creating just entertainment, things like that. That's what I enjoy doing.
Mhm.
I've written like a bunch of short series. I've written a bunch of movies. I wrote them when I was working. While I was working like factory jobs, working regular jobs. Like that's how I got through shit just in my head.
You know what I found out online, which I don't have the video right now, but we have a video girl in the studio. She's been in music videos.
Wait, you dug deep?
No.
I thought you were talking about me at first. I was like, huh?
You too?
I've done one music video, but I was really young.
I think you put it on your page like recently.
What music video was you
Oh,
in?
that one. Okay, I thought you dug really deep. I got scared there.
I'm gonna dig deeper now.
Oh, shit.
Just
tell on yourself. What's in the deep?
That
A
video,
video
it was actually
vixen.
2 videos with Jay French.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really, really good. But yeah, I started modeling and doing videos back in the day. So I was like videos with like, I don't know, Humpty. Like it was old videos like.
Humpty.
I got 5 on it. Like I was literally 16. I had to get my dad to like do like release forms. I begged him to be in these
Wait,
videos.
your dad signed that?
Yeah, but he was there too.
I don't give
you
a
know, like, but
Nah, bro.
yeah, I begged him. Like he always talks about it, and he was like, we had like 4 days filming, and he was Pops because like he signed the release form, but he was like in every shot, and like they started, you know, he was just protective about it, and he was there in every shooting because I was
I'd be
underage.
protected by not signing
But
that.
yeah, like
right.
he let me do it, and that's
'cause
how.
some
That's
niggas
actually
definitely
how I
they
got
had you
scouted for
scoped
boxing.
out.
I was doing modeling, and
Okay.
someone just see me. They're like, would you ever do like boxing reporting? I'm just like, what? But yeah, that's how I started. That's how I got scouted. People when they ask
So
me,
how
like,
many music videos were you in?
I think a good 6 of them now.
Oh wow.
Ooh, we
Can
got
you
a
name
video-
them?
We got a former video vixen in there.
Yeah, we gotta find. We'll
Jay,
find those.
like-
Don't worry, Pete. Hey, yo, chat. If y'all can find these videos, shoot them to your boy. We'll review them. We'll talk about it.
We'll review them.
Goodness. No, the most recent one was with Jay French, and he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, you know, would you be in this video?" And he asked me to be in other videos, but I was the only girl in the video, and I was like, I'm like the main girl in the video. Like I've always wanted that, and I feel like I can not ever be in another video, and I'll be okay with
Main character syndrome. Main character. Even when they're smart, pretty, everything, they still got the main character
Always,
syndrome. All right.
I wouldn't choose this profession if I didn't like be main character here and there. But I mostly give other people that spot.
All right, we got one more reel. I know I said one more last time, but
you did.
That was good. No, this is going good. It's good talk.
Goose is trying to go home.
Country is directly
4:30 comes
north
quick,
of
brother.
Mexico.
I want to say Texas. I don't know. I'm so bad at
Next.
this.
Texas, yeah. Next.
Canada.
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 The government building the Pentagon is what shape?
It's crazy.
I want to say like polygon.
Polyamorous.
Okay.
What?
Polygon?
He literally just said it.
Square. Okay.
Hexagon.
How many zeros are in 1 million?
Oh my god.
You gonna count to a million, shawty?
I think it's 9, right?
Oh my
5.
gosh.
Say it again.
9?
Say
Nine.
You're 9 digits. Come
1 times
on,
10 to the
yo.
9th.
You're right.
Oh. Was that right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
What continent is
Why do we go to
Brazil
school?
in?
Europe.
Europe?
Europe.
These
You're
are the girls
wrong.
that are
Guess
asking
again.
for the
But
women.
that's what I was about to say. I was just about to say that. These the ones.
I think I
These the ones,
Them
fellas.
the ones that
What
don't like
country?
coffee dates, right?
Oh man.
$150 for the coffee date.
Those are the ones.
Unbelievable.
Those are the ones that want to put you on leashes.
Unbelievable.
Those,
Right.
They would all put a dude on a leash if he would too.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Horrific.
All right, listen, like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the new channel now, so we're going to be here from now on for the show every Monday.
Yeah, man.
Elaine, let people know where they can find you. Let us know what you have coming up.
Thank you so much for having me on. You can find me at Elaine Castro LV. I also started my own combat YouTube channel recently since I've been doing a lot of freelance, and it's Combat Castro, covering UFC, MMA, PFL, bare knuckle now, boxing. So a little bit of everything, and not just, fight night stuff, but also like behind the scenes and, a bunch of cool stuff with the fighters and stuff like that. So
Dope.
follow me.
And Simply T said 16. That's insane.
It's my boy, man.
And shout out PFL, my boy Ernesto just fought. He took the L, but it was last minute fight, and he did really well for the welterweight title. Lost it, but I mean, he's a really good fighter, man. So keep moving. Goose, let people know where they can find you.
Yes, sir, man. Sin City Goose 1914 on IG. CDO_ Cigar and Golf on IG, and got my YouTube channel cracking, man. Got about 12, almost 13,000 subscribers now.
Okay.
CDL Cigar and Golf on YouTube, man.
Love it.
Hey, man,
That's what's up, man. Been
Is it a
building that.
cigar connoisseur show?
Yeah. Well, I do
Ooh, bring me
cigar
on.
and golf.
Have you been to the
I
one
got
in
my
Holy
guys
Village?
just came out.
Yeah,
Fighters
that was
Casa
one of the
Cigar
first.
Lounge?
That was one of
Yeah,
the first cigar lounges.
And then now there's like an 8 at the.
I'm a member at Tap and Ash, though.
I'm gonna have to get you a case of the
holla at
Triumph
me, man.
cigars. A bunch of
Talk to me.
fighters, they came out with,
Talk to me.
our own cigars.
I'm with it.
Cigars and things like that. Yeah, I'll get
Yeah,
you
we
a-
can
get you
do something with
for
it
sure.
at Tap, man. I'm really good with the owners up there, man. So
Adair,
He
where can
got
they
a
find
different kind of taste, bro. He got a different kind of vibe, like everything, like you know what I mean. It's a lot, not the yeah. I like.
He's kind of white. Adair.
Golf
Nah,
cigars,
I
man.
don't even feel.
We're
Again,
gonna
I
find
wasn't planning on being on this episode.
But you're
I'll
on.
have to come back and actually give you a full,
Yeah.
actual guess.
Just let people know where they can find
If you really want to find me, just type my name in, my first name, Adaire, in the Google search engine, and you can pick.
It'll be
whatever you wanna
everywhere.
follow.
I love that.
Everywhere. Tune in live every Monday. Jamal.
I'll be here.
Jamal will be
I'm
here.
gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be
Might
here.
not be shiestied up all the time, but we definitely gonna be here. This is a good talk.
Did we scare you off, or are you gonna come back?
No, I loved it. Anytime.
She's got to come back because we're going to review the
Have
video
fun.
vixen images.
Yeah.
And the
She got to come
videos.
back. She
We
got to
gotta-
answer for some stuff.
We want to see this.
And next
Gotta answer
episode,
some
we only did
stuff.
one top 5. We're gonna do one top 5 every week because that's a lot to do top 5
that's
for
a
every
lot.
sport. So we'll do top 5 for NFL next week because NFL season will be starting. Peace.